No one has any loud things to be screaming while I press record this week. Wow. Welcome back, everyone, to the Rolling 20's.
None of us are in New York.
Good. Way to... Well timed. As soon as I start talking, it's great. So... Damn, I just started and I already screwed up and closed out the one tab I definitely need for tonight. Anyway, my own lack of brain power aside, we're back. Welcome. We're back. Thanks for watching. We are unfortunately missing, as Izzy put it, our one brain cell tonight. Unfortunately, no Blair, therefore no Theron tonight. I'm probably not gonna have any poetic way to write him out for the evening, so he's doing elf things, I guess.
Maybe he's doing a bit of studying at the Cobalt Soul.
Yeah, sure. Why not? That place he definitely didn't have seen the episode before we started recording where he was like, "Hey, I fucking hate this place. I want to not be here. I'm gonna go die in the woods."
He's stuck in a conversation with the fake guy.
With BW.
Yes, far off. Speaking of, where are we? What happened last time? We are back in Vasselheim. You left Fort Thunderhead, had some boring travel, met with Mirka, who told you, hey, good job, thanks for not dying. Go to the swamp in a couple days. There's someone named Sully who you need to meet. And in the meantime, fuck off. I'm busy. So you did fuck off. Some of you, specifically Derek, Quilly, and Milo, went to go finish paying off his debt after you all chipped in. It was a sobering experience, perhaps, but free of his house arrest bracelets, Milo is ready to, I don't know, live it up again.
Yeah.
Whatever that means.
Get arrested again.
Theron and Volkar went to the Cobalt Reserve to meet with Lulu, who is Theron's grandmother, as he calls her, even though she is a dwarf. They requested some information and talked about some stuff. Kalis went back to the Palace of the Shinies.
Do a bit of research. Talk to
his lovable and currently stressed out art guardian, Garrison Taylor. Get some alarming updates about the state of the world and some potential events that might be coming. And y'all met up to get drunk and talk, and that turned into talking about your feelings.
It got dark very fast.
It got really dark. And I commented on it last time, but I'll say it again. Danny, you cursed us. You said, let's have a nice, lighthearted session, and that's what we get. The trauma dump to end all trauma dumps. But that is where we pick up. In the Golden Crowbar, in the city of Vasselheim, where all of you who have been partaking in the alcohol that was sent to you from Jeffers Farm for helping them out before, including offering alcohol to the other patrons there and to the chosen one himself, Torin Zendin, who has recently returned from his first hunt and looks like he just fought Mike Tyson. There we are. You're all at the table still, I guess. I don't remember anyone saying that they left yet, so... No. You've just finished talking about really sad shit, and most of you are probably kind of drunk and tired, so the scene is yours.
Isn't it still relatively early?
Yeah, it's like just about 5 o'clock, I want to say.
Like, we can never get drunk at proper late time.
No, you can't.
No, you can't.
You monsters. But yeah, 5 o'clock.
Yeah, we're day drinkers.
Mm-hmm.
Volkar's looking at Kalis like, okay, and breaks it like, Barmaid, we need something stronger for
me.
Yes, for the shiny one.
Me.
And please tell me there's some music in here, something a bit more lively. It got very depressing very fast, and we
And-
need something.
Isolde, who's really not that far away, turns and goes, I do still have a name. Isolde, nice to meet you for fourth time or whatever it's been. I can certainly get you some more. After all, he points to your cask that's still there. You are providing the drinks for the evening.
Yeah, but I think he needs something a might bit stronger.
That's
I'll take,
fine. I can certainly do that. What would you like?
I'll take a dragon's breath if you remember what that is.
All right. And Volcar. It's 5 o'clock. Music doesn't start for about 5 more hours.
Damn it! Why can't we get drunk at a reasonable time?
Although, speaking of reasonable times and places, if you're looking to cause any more trouble, I got something you might be interested in. It's Goliath, named Torborg, who came in here the other day, said he's looking for warriors to come fight him one-on-one tomorrow evening at a place called the Pit, western side of the city. Sounds like everything's allowed except killing, 25 gold to show up, 500 if you beat him. He looked pretty tough, but...
Say one-on-one?
Yeah, one-on-one.
Kick the shit out of a Goliath?
Yeah, tomorrow
Sounds
night.
like a fun time.
But first, kick the shit out of your liver. I'll be right back.
She has a good point.
Sounds like a fun time.
Does sound like a fun time, but I think drinks first.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
About a minute later, she comes back with your dragon's breath.
Yeah.
And then sets down a second one and says, "Yeah, you look like you need it. You're not
Thanks.
paying for this tonight."
I appreciate it. I'm gonna take out the ice and I'm just gonna like toss it away.
Oh, we're getting serious
And,
tonight.
and she just rolls
then-
her eyes. "If you keep behaving like that, you might be paying for it. I do have to clean that up."
I'm sorry. I'll stand up. I'll
Also,
go
do you
and
know
I'll pick up
how
the
much
ice.
gold she has to pay for a mage to freeze that water so she could put it in your drinks?
I thought they
Be
just had a
amazed.
freezer. No?
To freeze it.
When Vasselheim, it's cold. No? Okay.
You want ice that's come from outside? I could explain the water cycle to you. It's not sanitary at
It's
all.
okay. It's okay.
Where's our brain cell?
No,
Um,
be loud.
I'll just
The one
down-
time we need it.
Yeah, the one time we need them. I'll just down the 2 drinks.
Hmm.
And then I'll just kind of just
Maybe you should provide some entertainment, Volka. Sing a song.
You want me to sing a song?
Start dancing.
Go on.
I'm in the mood.
You gave us the entertainment last time with your boxing match with Lila, so
Oh my god, I don't need a reminder of my there were 2 sounds that night. Her hitting me hitting the floor.
and then all of us laughing at you. That's another sound that you forgot to.
Don't
you
forget
forgot
the
to
third of your pride going through the floor.
Isolde, you have never been more correct.
Aye.
Well, on to drinks then, I guess. I'll actually get 2 more.
You can search, and Volkar literally just out of nowhere prigs up and says, "You can search far and wide, you can drink the whole town dry, but you'll never find a beer so brown as the one we drink in our hometown. You can keep those facts in the air, so you can come by the blanket, we're the only
about-
brew for the brave and true."
7 or 8 of the other patrons in the corner who were feverishly listening to Torin's story start chiming in at about that point. And Isolde just rolls her eyes and heads back into the kitchen.
It's too
It
catchy.
comes from the green dragon.
Yeah, the green dragon fought alongside the red dragon, and then the other blue dragon. That one too.
Didn't they try to destroy Vasselheim?
Exactly. I don't know why it's a popular song.
Green dragon in.
I don't. Yeah. Oh, and Amon.
Nope.
What's Amon?
I'm on this. I'm on to this.
Are you drunk already?
That's redacted. That's redacted.
Creating places
Redacted.
is insane. Yeah. No, it's fine. It's fine. He's drunk.
Am on.
Sometimes when I
Volkar
get
is
drunk,
a founder of Amon.
A cannon.
I am
Guess
going.
so.
All right. Who wants to hear the future?
Oh, are we doing this your god thing again?
I'm going to read the runes of anyone who's willing to pay.
Ah, fuck it. I'll toss him a silver. No, not a silver. I'll toss him a copper.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
don't
money.
use copper anyways.
I take my bones in my little bowl and I roll them. Will our darling Kalis find his lady love,
She's
or
dead.
a new lady love? You know, like a tiefling that likes to dominate things.
Oh, this is some sick,
Oh,
perverse
boy.
shit. I let out my heart on the table, and then this is what you come back with. Nah,
You
real.
need to smile more.
He just told us that
Whoa.
story.
Christ.
Give him like a few hours to.
I'll
clear
down
up.
the next 2 tranks. I'll down the.
Volkar, do you do your throw?
Yes, I do my throw.
Okay.
That is a 4.
How does Volkar interpret what he's looking at? They don't really say anything right now. So what does Volkar say in response to this?
She will come to you. In darkest night, she will come in search of a noble knight on a noble quest. You must not back down.
Never mind.
You must stand your ground.
I don't want to hear this. I don't want to hear this. Never mind. Never mind.
If you don't talk to her, you moron,
No.
she won't know how you feel.
Okay. No. No.
Those are not
That's
my
not
words.
okay.
Those are Cord's words.
No offense to Cord. I don't really give a shit about Cord at this moment in time, so I will stand up.
Yeah.
And I will, and I will leave.
I'm hoping that as he leaves, just a little bit, I'm gonna just cast thaumaturgy to like surprise him at like he thinks like a thunder strike is like a lightning bolt's gonna come down for the blasphemy.
Nah, doesn't. I mean, is that like an intimidation check? Are you gonna try
Yeah.
to intimidate me? Okay.
Sure, why not?
Can I roll an
was gonna
Can I
say.
roll an
Yeah,
intimidate to try and scare him?
Why not? He's a little bit inebriated and emotional right now, so
Can I roll that with advantage then?
no. That's why you're allowed to roll.
All right, so that is a 12.
Maybe a little start, but
Yeah, like flinch a bit, but. I'll just go upstairs.
one of the other guys across the way who's drunk as shit definitely falls right off his stool.
Wait,
Anyways.
Sorry.
Oh.
I wanted to go up to Milo. Do you want to test a theory? And I'm going to hold up my sack of bats. I'm going to gesture to his net shooting crossbow.
Let's do it.
Maybe outside, though, because Isilda will get really mad.
She'll kill you.
Sure.
So
Okay.
we go outside.
We're walking outside.
What the hell is this theory? Because I don't know this. I'm scared.
Are you going to release the bats?
Yes, for the first time, I'm going to release my bats. Ready?
Here we go. I see what you're trying to catch the bats.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the net is like... It's a net made for bigger stuff. So like... Bats would fit through it
Right through
pretty
it.
easily. It's not like a... You know, it's not like a fine net or anything. It's like made for, I'm going to shoot a human and it'll be inconvenient, but it's like, you know, it's made out of rope. It's not like... I mean, you can shoot it anyway. I'm just
God.
saying, like, looking at it logically, the physics of this seem
Hang
to
on.
maybe not have
I'll be
been
right back.
considered.
Oh, shucks. Yeah, net. Might as well use it, and I'm shooting it at Quilly.
And I'll open my
Oh
sack of
shit,
bats.
Aquili. All right, roll a hit. I'm gonna give you advantage because she's not ready for this. She's expecting a very different outcome.
Yeah.
I didn't open. Just a second.
You're good. You're good.
Off to a good start.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh, I rolled a 6.
With advantage?
Oh, what does that mean?
Roll again.
Take
Take
the
the
higher
higher.
of the two.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, roll. Oh, I rolled a 16 this time.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, Aquili, you step out. You take out the sack of bats, which you have been waiting weeks at this point to use.
Very patient. Are the
You
bats
look.
dead?
You point away from the building. You open it. They come flying out as a net just wraps around you from the side. You just gotta stumble a little bit, and like the bag's half caught up. One bat does kind of get wrapped around part of the rope, like against your hand, and starts freaking out and squealing and trying to get away. And the rest just continue on for a few feet in the direction you opened it, and then just start to disperse.
Into the distance.
And you can see some people in the relative vicinity are a little bit confused as to why there is a small swarm of bats at 5 o'clock.
In the middle of the
Welcome to
city.
Vasselheim, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome.
I bet
Yeah.
you did not expect that one, huh?
I did not. I mean, I probably should have. But nice. I'm gonna use my bats.
We learned something new today.
The more you know.
Yeah, to never trust Milo. He'll shoot you in the back with a net. Without fail.
Every single day.
Every
I'd like to imagine
goddamn
also
time.
every day while you were traveling, it's just implied he shot someone.
Someone
Yeah.
was there.
He rolls the dice.
This place looks conspicuously not interrupted by nets.
Oh, look, a meaningful conversation at night?
Yeah. Nope.
Perfect.
Not on my watch.
Okay, so Kalis, as you leave, where do you go? Just like stay in the establishment? Do you just fuck off freshly drunk out into the town?
Sure, I'm gonna go for Kalis is gonna go for a little evening stroll through the city. Just
Okay.
collected in his thought.
Volkar is going to drunkenly stumble out of the bar and wander, screaming at Cord.
Okay.
Like
Anything in
like a
particular, or-
god, like a lunatic. He's like, what was I supposed to do? I'm sorry. What was I?
A few minutes
As
into
I'm-
this,
As I'm leaving, do I like hear him do this?
he's loud, and he just got thaumaturgy, so I'm assuming he's just drunk.
He just keeps using it every single time.
It's
He's
pretty
like,
loud.
Like I'm arguing with like if someone sees me, it looks like I'm arguing with the sky.
Well, someone does see you. Another sad, kind of drunk-looking guy who's sitting on one of the benches nearby. She left you too, huh? Huh. You need a drink.
I don't know who you are, but I think
I don't
I'm in
know who
love.
I am anymore either.
Well, let's be who we might have been somewhere else with copious amounts of alcohol.
You see his brain is like trying to figure that one out, and then you say the word alcohol, and he's just kind of like, yeah.
Fade to black. Fade to black.
But yeah, Kalis, you
Volkar wakes up
definitely
2
hear
weeks
him.
later without one of his kidneys.
Oh lord.
It's a new quest line right there.
Yeah.
Recover
yeah.
Volkar's kidney.
Don't tempt me.
No.
Since everyone's all sneaking off somewhere, Eric is probably gonna go to a place more secluded
Okay.
and pick up the sending stone and say,
Interestingly, as you're about to do that, it actually
Uh-huh.
goes off.
"Ah,
And it says, hi friends. Any updates on your end? No one's come back to try and get you, hey? Seas are, well, rough, but we're okay. And it is in fact Dell.
no."
Yep.
Okay, so. Oh shit. I reply back with, "Hey Dell. Oh, hey Dell. Some news." No, it's like, yeah. That threw me off. I had a plan what I was gonna say. Now you threw me off.
It's great because as you opened your mouth to say you were leaving, I was about to cut back to this happening anyway. So, so it was planned. I wasn't just trying to fuck you up.
Okay. Anyways, hey Dell, tell Sylvan the Empire and Kidara tensions are rising. Empire encroaching on their territory. Just a heads up from Vasselheim.
Okay. Got it. Maybe not the answer he was looking for there, but a useful one nonetheless.
I'll text him tomorrow.
Wow, you just dropped this bomb on him and then just, ghost
Yeah,
him
just
after
ghost him
that.
for a day.
Wow.
Wow, it's almost
It's
like a
only
stone.
one-time use. It's a one-time use, right?
Yeah, well, okay, so it's yeah, because you technically can't respond to it. So yeah, one time each way per day. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll deal with it tomorrow morning and I can put it away.
Silent mode.
I have to get that out as soon as I can.
All right. And anyone else got any other plans? Right now, it's just Quilly and Milo in the crowbar still.
And I think Quilly is going to try to scale to sit on the roof of the crowbar and watch the sunset go, and just keep an eye out to see if there's any airships coming to or exiting the city.
Okay. How much has Quilly had to drink? Pretty sure you started pretty early, so yeah.
I'll say no. She's been drinking ale, nothing harder than that, but I'd say probably maybe 5 cups.
Okay.
Jesus.
Okay. So give me a
Well, he is
acrobatics or
small.
athletics at disadvantage, please.
Disadvantage.
Yes.
In there. Okay, I'm gonna use my Halloween dice bucket.
For the record,
Yes.
Derek only had 2 cups.
Okay.
Well, that was a
I figured he
6.
wasn't going drink for drink with everyone else.
No.
The lower was a 6 plus 4 is 10. For my
10?
athletics.
Quilly is naturally pretty athletic, and by Quilly standards, it's kind of clumsy. It takes you a few minutes. You definitely get halfway up and kind of half fall down, half catch yourself, but then attempt number 2 or 3, you do manage to scramble your way up to the roof, maybe to the dismay of the owner, but you aren't noticed at the moment. And it's nice. You get a pretty good view, and if any airships enter or leave the city, you suspect you will probably see them.
Nice.
Milo, what are you doing as everyone's left you a recently freed man in a place of inebriation?
I was actually just gonna follow Kalis around. Oh no. Kind of feel just wandering right now, so I didn't want him to know I'm following him.
I was gonna ask
but
that,
just
'cause
keep
I-
following.
Sure. Give me a stealth check.
Of course.
And
do
I'll
it
give
with
you advantage because he's drunk and not
I'm
expecting
fucked.
this.
I wouldn't say I'm fucked. I'm
He's
drunk.
Yeah. You're toasty.
drunk and just, sad drunk.
As
No one
Theron
likes
would
a sad
say,
drunk.
post-nut clarity. Um,
Too soon.
18 total.
yeah, Kalis is not actively looking for this. It's not very hard to avoid him right now. So, yeah, Kalis, anywhere in particular you go? Is there anything, any plot hooks that you happen to do on the way here that I should know about that Milo now sees? I don't know. Or you just take a stroll?
Well, actually, for this, I'm gonna see, because Kalis doesn't know. So
He's got notes. Scary.
It's like I'm sure he has a whole book of plot hooks.
Okay, I make my way.
Pretty sure he has more prep for this campaign than I do.
He makes his way to the what's it called?
Nest.
1 second. No, it's not the nest. It is called the East Wing. I'm going to the East Wing.
Okay. So, I will say, Milo, at some point following him, he heads north in the city back to the Silver Talons Reach, which is where all the rich, shiny people live, which you're allowed to enter, but you are most certainly not allowed to just enter into the Temple of the Platinum Dragon. So as you get up to the gates there, Milo would probably be smart enough to realize, if I want to keep following, I'm gonna have to make this into a thing.
How?
How much of a
And-
thing are we talking here?
Kalis is essentially walking into where all the paladins of Bahamut in the city exist. Specifically a spot where only they are allowed to go. And the paladins of Bahamut, they don't sleep. There's always plenty of eyes there, so.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna just stop following if he's going too far in there. Yeah, I'm gonna just wander around for a little bit, probably. Look at around the market, if anything, go back towards that area.
Okay. We will come back to that. Kalis, what you doing?
So Kalis is, a bit drunk. And as a result, he will go to the East Wing where he will try to find his old bunk bed.
Okay. Easy enough. You would know right where it is.
Is anybody sleeping in it? Or is anybody in it? Anybody, did someone take the bed?
At the moment, there's no one actively in it, but it does look like it is probably in use for someone.
Oh. Kind of gonna roll onto it and just pass out.
Okay. Got it. Yeah, cool. That happens.
And I just pass out.
Yeah, got it. Milo, as you
That is
return to the marketplace, you can't help but notice after a little time, because you spent probably over an hour following Kalis as he meandered north, and then you had to kind of backtrack a bit and get back to the market, so it's probably been a good hour and a half. You see by a fountain that you recognize, because you almost died right next to it not that long ago. It's next to the giant tree that has recently found its home there, and sitting on the bench next to it is a familiar, bright-eyed dwarven woman. Just looking around.
Okay. I'm going to sneak up, or I guess try to sneak up behind her. And if this is her, it'll be probably normal. If it's not her, it'll be a little awkward, but we'll make it work.
Okay, give me another stealth check.
Of course. Of course. 24.
Pretty good. So you know that if this is her, she's got a sharp eye. However, you're Milo. You're pretty good at this. So you manage to sneak up behind her. I'd say you're just a couple feet away from her, and she's still sitting there. It doesn't seem to have noticed you at all.
What to do? We will kind of just go up and kind of surprise her.
Okay,
It's
how
like-
so?
Just kind of scare her, like dip her back. Or is that? It's like pull her back. You said she was sitting down.
Yeah,
Something
and
like
it is,
that?
the bench doesn't have a back on it, so...
Yeah, just pull her back. See what happens. We'll go with that.
Okay.
You said it doesn't have a back on it.
Nope, there's no back on it. It's just like a simple, like, little, just like wooden bench.
Okay, yeah, perfect. We're gonna go with that, and we'll see what happens.
Okay. You slowly, quietly make your way up there. You hear she's humming a little bit under her breath. You suddenly lash out, grab her by the back, and pull her off. And she screams, falls back, and as she hits the ground, a dagger comes out and just goes right toward you. With a 14 to hit with disadvantage.
Oh, you see, let's relax now. You're gonna kill me.
What's your AC again? I don't remember your AC
It's
offhand.
13.
13. Okay, so yeah. She hits the ground. You actually take 7 points of piercing damage as she just catches you right almost in the lower part of the abdomen. Hits the ground on her back, rolls over quickly, reaches. She already has another dagger pulled. Milo!
Well, surprise to you too.
Why would you do that?
No.
Keep it. You alright?
I've been better, but we'll be fine.
Well... How'd you... we have a lot to talk about.
This is true, yes.
I've been trying to find you for a little while now. I'm not surprised you found me first. That makes sense.
Yep. You know, I had this dream, weird things happening. I was like, oh, I forgot about it. And we just so happened to be walking around, and yeah, I just saw you from a little distance away. Thought, good way
You
to.
had a dream about me.
Oh, you know me.
I'm afraid to ask the details. But, what? I heard that you were around the city. What brought you here? I know you got, did some time overseas and you got out a bit early.
Yep, I did. And, I kind of, got caught up, just a little bit here and there. Of course, you know me. And,
of course. Yes, of course.
I just recently got, out of my little shenanigans. But with some help of some friends recently.
Oh, so like, she kind of leans in a bit and squints. Out of the business fully? Or are you still in the market?
I'm always open to what my eyes can catch.
Right. Wow, it's been... I don't even remember how long it's been. Do you have any, I don't know, any questions for me? I mean, I did a bit of time myself. I'm afraid I got a bit sloppy after, you know, you and everyone else got caught, you know, and, yeah.
I mean, how did you end up here?
Well, you know, as I said, I got a little bit sloppy. I hadn't really been paying attention to some of the stuff that was, you know, going on in the region, and I heard that you'd all been brought to Skimble Mori, and I decided to go check out what was going on there, and I got a bit distracted, you could say, and well, the Engmen were on high alert, and they got me, and you know, it's me, can't keep me down for long, so I managed to get my way out of there also early, and yeah, I'd heard that you were over this way, and everyone else from before, I don't know if they're alive anymore, so I decided I would check on the one who I could reasonably assume was, and that's you.
That is me. So, what are you up to here then? Have you just been waiting?
No, yeah, you know me. No, not just waiting. No, I've been busy. There's a lot of people with a lot of
Things here.
Here.
Yeah,
things,
definitely.
and I've made some connections you'd probably, well, be interested in, if that's a direction things might want to go in the future, but for now, I'll keep my tongue a little quiet on that. However, this is kind of convenient timing. I've actually got a thing tomorrow night. You know, just gonna go maybe pick up something if you're maybe interested. I mean, I don't know how well you've been doing in the pockets lately, but I've got reason to suspect this might turn into something pretty good, and I mean, honestly, I've been doing very, very well lately. It's on a bit of a hot streak. Got a good feeling about it, and personally, I think you'd be a great fit for this. I mean, I've seen what you can do.
Well, I do like leaving it to luck, so we should, yeah, just let me know. We can do a thing.
All right. You want any details? You want to go in blind? I know you like to do that sort of thing before, so I'm okay with either. More fun.
Of course. Yeah, let's get into the details.
All right. Let's walk and talk a little bit. All right.
Of course.
So there's a sort of like a wannabe mage type. She's got a place here in the city, and thanks to some connections of mine that I've made, I know a few things, which where it is, her house, her place. I know how to get inside very easily. I know that there's something very expensive she's got inside right now, and I also happen to know she's out on business at the moment. It's a ring. I'm not entirely sure what it does, but it seems that she might have gotten it from someone else who probably was willing to pay a lot of money to get it back, and if they're not, then I think it's probably worth quite a bit on its own. And here's the best part about it: my connection has actually been inside of the place. He said it's pretty weak as far as, like, you know, defenses go. You know, those mage types like to be paranoid and what have you, but apparently this one's pretty easy, and I'm telling you, it's not like I know how to get in the front door. I know how to get us almost exactly to where we need to be to get the ring. I have a very, very good feeling about this one, and I'll tell you what. I am actually so confident about this. I can pay you 150 platinum up front if you're willing to commit to this with me. As I said, things have been going well, and if you show up, you do well tomorrow with this, well, I've got some connections that you could probably, you know, get along with.
Sure, you had me at expensive ring, though.
Alright, tell you what. Tomorrow night, 10 o'clock, meet me at a place called Momo's Toys. Easy, you'll find it.
Toys.
You'll find it.
Of course.
You show up, I'll give you the money. We'll go have some fun, alright?
Sounds like a plan to me.
Oh, this is so exciting. Oh, you're actually here. Man.
I am.
Honestly, I thought it was, you know, I thought it probably turned out for you about how it turned out for everyone else. But it didn't. So,
I feel like I'm a little lucky, but we'll see.
from what I've seen, yeah, I'd say we're the lucky ones. Huh. Alright, well, I've got a lot of exciting planning to do now. So, Momo's Toys, 10 o'clock tomorrow night. I will see you there.
Sounds like a plan.
Wonderful. And Milo, you know the rules. Nobody hears a thing.
A thing of what? What are you talking about?
And she does this kind of dramatic, like, hand in front of her face movement as she just turns and spins down an alleyway as you're walking by and just vanishes into the dusk.
Your name was John Cena.
Yes. Okay.
Yep.
With that,
Derek walks back to the table and like, okay, Quilly, Milo, I got.
I'm on the roof.
I don't think anyone
There He just stepped up for a call and everyone's gone.
Yep, everyone's definitely gone. You walk back in, and as you say that, you see Isolde, and she's looking at you and goes,
I don't know.
Oh well, I do some quick shopping.
okay, what would you like to shop for?
Going back to get more spell scroll material. It's 25 gold's worth.
Got it.
And
Anything else?
Just a wand for a magical focus.
Okay. Do you want to do anything fancy with it? Just like
No, just a basic focus.
Okay.
The one chooses.
I want to say that's like 10 gold. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10 gold.
Okay.
We lost our
You good, sir?
halfling.
Our half.
That was a good idea to have a backup focus.
That is true. That is true.
We lost
Okay.
our halfling.
Okay, and I'll just head.
Oh no.
I'll just
He's back.
enter a room and start scribing some scrolls.
Cool. Rooms are actually on Mirka tonight.
Okay.
And all the drinks and food you may have gotten for the evening as well. Volcar, after you walked away to the city, drunkenly screaming into the sky, having a weird bonding moment maybe with another confused drunk guy who thought that you were maybe getting a divorce, what do you do for the rest of your evening?
For the rest of my evening, he is like, he's looking for a fighting pit. He's looking for something to hit right now. because that's the
Okay.
only way he can have fun right now. He wants to fight someone.
Cool. Conveniently, he was just in fact told about someone maybe looking to fight some people the next night, but at a place that is just known as the Pits.
He heads straight there.
I would say,
Trooper.
give me. Give me an investigation check to see if you can A, find it yourself, or B, convince someone else to give you directions while you are belligerent.
That's a 9, so I'm gonna say no.
It's not a super hard thing to find. It takes a while. You're not even exactly sure. It's definitely after dark by the time you find this place. It is essentially like what would be well, okay, it wants to think of itself as like an underground punk venue version of a coliseum. But it's essentially just like a muddy sand pit where people beat the shit out of each other. It's technically in a building, but so much of the building is exposed that it's pretty much just right off the street. And as you find it, there isn't actively anything going on there. It's actually completely empty currently. But it is a place where people seem to do that. And by completely empty, I mean like most of this building is open. There'd be nothing stopping you from like walking into this place if you wanted to.
He walks straight into the middle of the pit and says, like, "Who's ready for the challenge? Who's ready for the challenger?" And I assume it's later at night by now.
It's dark, yeah.
Who wants to go around?
And after a couple
What's
minutes of
piece
calling
me,
out,
huh?
there's still no one here. No one's accepting the challenge, weirdly.
I will by default. I am a god. And I think by that time he goes. The alcohol has caught up with him, and has gone face dirt into the middle of the ring.
Nice. As you take a nice.
Proceeds to pass out.
Good. It's uncomfortable, but you're too drunk to notice. Kalis and Volkar both passed out. Derek's scribing some stuff and sleeping. Milo, what do you do after this? It is just getting dark, I would say, at this point, so this is technically rewinding a little bit, but after Fade Ray leaves, what's your plan?
I'm just returning to the inn and just turning in. Nothing
Okay.
crazy.
Cool, got it. And Quilly. Sunset finds its way over the city. And quite nice. Peaceful. Starts to get a bit chilly again at night, per usual. No airships. Handful of bats. You see flocking around the vicinity now, feasting away. And Wyatt, do you sleep up there?
Tempted to. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Easy enough. And with that, you all find yourselves asleep in your respective locations. And you get another long rest.
Yay. boy.
Volkar, you awaken to the feeling of being manhandled. As you come to consciousness, you are being dragged out of a pit by a very large, disgruntled-looking human and a Just this big, stocky-ass dwarf man who just each have you under one armpit and drag you out of the pit. As soon as you start waking up, the dwarf just kind of boots you in the ass just a little bit, just kind of like shakes his head at you and proceeds to go about his
Easy
business.
on the goods, love.
They completely ignore you. Kalis,
I'm hungry.
you wake up to the sound of armor moving, some clinking footsteps, and a very, very confused looking young man, if you will.
What do you
Sir,
want?
you're
What do you want?
not.
What do
This
you
is
want,
my bed.
fledgling? What's your name?
Respectfully,
What's your name?
Christopher.
Alright, Christopher. Here's the thing. This used to be my bed. Okay, and you see that one across. And I'll point to the bed across. You see that
And
one?
he kind of looks over reluctantly.
That was my best friend's bed, and then above me was my partner's bed. So please, if you don't mind, just bugger off, please. Give me like another hour, and I will give you your bed back, please. Just give me some peace.
Kind of looks behind him too. You can see there's another fledgling that's in the back, just looking like this is a situation. I guess I don't know how to navigate. Okay.
I'll look at him. I'll look at him. Basically, does he recognize me? I'm just curious.
He doesn't seem to have recognized you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he's still not gone. No. Okay. Bugger off. I'll leave. I'll leave.
He's.
I'll leave. Alright. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll leave.
He steps back a bit to give you some space. Probably talking to his friend about how weird that is to come back to.
The nice bed that you have there. You know. Kind of short though. Just saying.
Thank you, sir.
No problem. At ease, gents. And then I leave.
And you hear both of them relax and just a. Is this what we have to look forward to? As you walk
That's
out.
a yes. Yeah, and then I'll leave. I'll go back to the Golden Crowbar.
Quilly, you wake up to a
Paladin.
bird shitting directly on your head.
Oh, I was afraid of that. No. Can I somehow, like, I don't know, avoid it? Can I try?
Save it.
No,
Next
no,
saving
that's what you
throw.
wake up to. You wake up to it.
Great. Fantastic.
It's like right in your hair, too. It's awful.
Ew.
Yep.
I think.
No danger sense.
No.
Not when you're asleep.
I
no.
think. I mean,
let's
one,
look
she's
at
not
the
very
music
bothered
here.
by being, like, dirty. But after that, I think she needs to go to the birth hall and just clean herself off at her home.
Okay. Easy enough to do. Derek and Milo, you two wake up peacefully. And I will say, what would you all like to do? Are we, after morning stuff, meeting back at the Crowbar? Do you guys have more individual threads to follow here? It is the day, as a reminder, it is the day that you are supposed to go to the swamp.
I'm heading back to the Golden Crowbar to see if anybody else is there.
Do I see Quilly leave to go to the birth heart?
She slept on the roof, so unless you were outside, no.
Yeah, no. Okay, she just jumped off the roof and headed to the birth heart.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
I think Volkar has basically just gotten like some food on the way in, and he's like chomping down on morning turkey. He calls
Sure.
it.
Take away, I don't know. How much turkey did you get?
Like a leg that he could eat
Like a
for,
leg?
and some bread and some cheese, like just like a basic breakfast.
Okay, all that I'll say just a silver, just some
Okay.
straight
Taylor's bought me
turkey.
breakfast.
Eric
Gave you a
also
copper,
gets
but
some
okay.
breakfast. Silver for breakfast.
Yeah.
Okay. And Kalis is here too?
Yeah, I'd say Kalis
Us.
is probably just now arriving, and Volkar is just probably a few minutes behind.
Okay, so Kalis hears in his head is a voice that sounds like Derek saying, like, man, he looks like shit. Like,
Oh,
how
wait,
did he drink that much?
what the fuck? What the? Am I still drunk? And I'll just confused. I'm just gonna walk over to their table and I'm just gonna sit down.
Morning, Kalis.
Good morning.
Is Milo down there
And
right now?
Yes. I will be downstairs also.
Cool.
I'll look at Derek and I say, are you okay?
Yeah, why?
What? Did you? Am I? What's happening here? I feel like I'm still in a a drunken haze. What was that?
What was what?
Okay, I must be still drunk. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Weird.
And then again, Kalis hears in his head, oh, that was weird. Oh well, back to
Okay.
breakfast.
No. Okay. What the fuck?
And right now, Volkar, you find your way back. So you just pulling open the front door.
Who wants to go hit someone?
I think you do. I guess. What is it? What does he look like right now? Is he just like?
He's not
I assume you
disabled.
haven't washed the sandy mud off of you from the
Yeah,
pits.
he's covered in sandy, but he's happy. He's like awake. Like this is someone who drank way more than he should, but does not seem to have a hangover at all. He's like, "You guys ready to go?"
Where are we going?
Okay, well, what Volkar hears in his head, but then a voice that sounds like Derek. How is he not drunk? Hangover? Did he sleep in a sandpit?
You hear?
And then
from-
Derek
do you
Derek
hear
casts,
voices in my head? Do you hear the
prestidigitation to
voices
clean
in
him
my
up.
head?
Huh?
Do you hear the voices in my head?
What are you talking about?
Oh.
No, this is
no.
this
You're
is-
just hearing
oh,
him.
see.
You're just hearing him. He's not.
Oh.
He's not reading
Like-
your mind. No.
Oh. Hey.
Anyways, he
Derek,
casts
have you
prestidigitation.
suddenly become a ventriloquism?
No. By the way, his mouth was full and chewing when you heard that.
That's why I said ventriloquism.
No, why?
What?
All right, come on, let's go. Let's go grab the others. I want to
Okay.
make 500 gold.
Are we
Wasn't
supposed
that
to go
till
to the
later
swamp
tonight?
today?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is tonight. Also,
Oh,
Quilly,
fuck.
after
See
after
some
cleaning up,
nerds in a swamp.
I assume you would return to meet up with everyone as well.
Yeah, I just wanted to
Cool.
get bird shit out of my hair.
Nice, and because
I should probably clean myself up.
Timelines work out nicely. Hey, Quilly's here.
Prestidigitation to clean up Volkar.
It's good
Well,
to
it's
see
helping.
you, Quilly.
He smells like he needs a bath still.
Oh,
I can
yeah,
I use what's it called thaumaturgy to make myself smell nice.
Fair, it helps. It helps.
Magic.
Wait,
It's magic deodorant.
is this
Yeah.
Volkar's perception of what smells nice? Or
That's
is this
that's actually I was gonna ask what smells nice to Volkar because it seems like
Like-
alcohol and blood.
Alcohol and wet. He smells like wet dog, basically.
Good. So he doesn't really smell much different now.
yeah, no. He just smells
Smells
less like mud.
pelts. Like less like blood, more like pelts.
Well, if everyone's here,
Milo's here too? Yeah.
Milo hears in his head, is Milo here too?
No.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. That was in your head. Because, I don't know, he couldn't see him.
Even though he's right next to you.
I'm just incredibly short.
Okay, so, where to?
What's the plan for today, boys? And,
Well, we have to
Equally.
meet, what's his name?
I meant boys as in the collective, as in a group.
The Royal Boys. Yes.
Yeah, as
Royal
in
Boys.
yeah.
That's your group name.
No.
I'm kind of done with it.
The boys.
The Royal Boys.
Boys, trademarked.
No,
you
no,
can't
no.
use that.
We can't use it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Well,
Right.
if anybody has an idea or any interesting suggestions,
Today's Swamp Day.
Yes.
that doesn't sound very
Who do
appealing.
we have to
does
meet
it?
with again? Something with an S.
I don't know.
Well, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out when we get there.
Should we go ask Mirka first?
Nah, I think we could figure it out when we get there. We'll just ask for a man with the name starting with an S.
Yeah.
Great.
That's efficient, isn't it? No. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Alright. And I looked at Milo and it's like, where did you go last night? Just curious.
Where is this swamp again?
It's somewhere near the birth heart.
Yeah.
But where'd
actually-
you go?
Not quite near the birth heart. It's actually more like the southern part of the city. So it is a little bit of a hike.
Okay.
Yeah. It's actually kind of relatively near where Milo just went to pay his debt yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Oh, we're
I
gonna
would-
pass by those guys again.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Well, I'm
Yep,
going to-
Watchers will be there.
I'm gonna turn to Milo and I'm going to ask, where did you go last night?
Where did you go last night?
I went on a walk. Where did you go last night?
That's weird because I went on a walk also.
Oh. I'm just curious because I don't know much about you, so I'm still trying to gauge your person, you know?
Hmm.
It's not that I don't trust you. I trust you, but you're kind of shifty. In a
Well-
neutral way.
Well, I just, had a little walk around town. Just the usual, the cash.
That's fair. I mean, but yeah, I went to bed. I went to sleep. That's where I went.
Went to sleep in a child's bed.
Technically not a child,
Technically not. Technically not.
a teenager.
Yeah.
Still.
To the
would you
swamp.
like- yeah,
So the person we have to see in the swamp, was his name Sully?
it was
That's what.
potentially Sully. It sounds familiar.
Yeah, Monsters
Muffins.
Inc. Yeah, pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone made that joke, right?
Probably.
Probably.
We'd be the type of people to,
Yeah.
we'd be the type of people to make that joke.
Yes, you would. Okay.
Hey, little man, did you want to ride to the swamp?
I will not say no to any shoulder rides.
Okay.
So
Hop on.
sure.
Get in.
Up to the swamp then.
Off to the swamp. So make your way through
Off.
the not quite so early morning. I imagine some of you slept in maybe a little bit, to say the least. Especially after a few weeks of intense travel, one could say. You find your way south. Milo probably scowling at some of the watchers, the Arathian guard, who are around, who are always scowling at everyone all the time. And as you
One of the
what's-
Rathian paladins here in their head. How do they walk with that tree up their ass? And just keeps walking.
and out of sight, the camera would linger a little bit, and you see the eyes just kind of move a little bit under the helmet, and that's it. But you arrive to the swamp. So let's see, who would have been to the swamp? I'd say potentially Quilly, but I don't think she would have willingly done so, because she's probably more of the, here's the stuff I got on my patrol, I'm gonna sleep and go out again tomorrow.
Yeah, probably very briefly time there.
Yeah, so Derek, roll me a d20. If we are 11 or above, you've been here, because it's potential.
Hey, net 20.
Nice.
Hey, cool, you've been here.
Yeah.
Definitely
So-
been here.
Yeah, you've been
definitely
here.
been here.
You've definitely been here. It is, you can definitely tell that there is some destruction to the building. The swamp is like one big central, just like rectangular, like 2-story building, and then a few other little, buildings that are just kind of offshoots of it, some that are not actually directly attached to it. There's some tents and stuff that kind of makes up like the innards that the hunters and people who don't work there don't really go there or know what's up with it, but the big initial thing is usually what people are talking about when they say the swamp. And Derek, you can see where there used to be one of the main entrances is clearly some work that's been done to fix some stone in about a 20-foot wide and 15-foot high rough circle around where the door was. And aside from that, you really wouldn't be able to tell that whatever thing that was that you all saw had anything to do with this place just a few weeks ago. The thing that you fought in the in Milo's introduction scene. But yeah, as you approach, the front door is open as it usually is, so people can kind of just come and go. It's usually people dropping stuff off, coming to research, ask questions. You can buy some supplies and stuff here as well. And as you enter, Derek,
Yes.
it is so strangely clean in here. It's usually sort of got a little bit of like farmer's market going on, where there's a lot of people set up in different ways doing different projects in this main room, and it's pretty messy. It is like flawlessly put together now. Super organized. It's like you can find everything immediately, which is insane. Usually half the experience of being here is just people trying to find things that they swear they just had. And you see a large furbolg man who you haven't seen before, who's back in the corner actually right now and is actually dusting one of the shelves and like meticulously organizing some stuff. And he is probably close to 8.5 feet tall. Big man. He's got this grayish green skin. This sort of so take Guy Fieri's hair but turn it like dark brown. That's exactly what it is. And as he turns around, you see he is actually wearing a red apron that says "Kiss the Chef" over top of his leathers and his work stuff, and it looks like he's a man who knows his way around a laboratory and tinkering. He's just got a whole bunch of tool belts and stuff underneath his apron. And as he turns, you can see there's actually some crumbs and what looks like some kind of like icing that's kind of like smeared a little bit in some of his facial hair. And he has this giant infectious smile on his round face. And I have some artwork that I will send in chat. I will send it in, I guess I'll just put it in the text chat there. This is a slightly younger version of him in the picture. Now he has a little bit of a pot belly. I can also, if this wants to play nice, I think I can just get this in Vorpal board right now. Unless it just, there we are, sweet. Look at that. So I'll shrink that down for the viewers, just so I don't have to edit this in later. He'll just go, look right there. He's a Theron.
Oh, he's a new Theron.
Yeah, he's our new Theron. That's probably going to be in the way of other stuff, but it's fine. I'll deal with it later. And as he turns around with this giant friendly smile on his face, The voice you hear is most certainly not the voice you are anticipating to come from such a large figure.
Oh, hello there. I'm Sully. Who might you be? Welcome. Welcome to the swamp.
Welcome.
I'm in charge now, by the way.
I can see that you have a stricter organization codes. I see.
Yes. I really hoped when I first came here that the mess was due to recent events, and unfortunately, I found out that wasn't the case. So I have been hard at work doing what I do. But who are you? Welcome.
I gotta ask, were the remains of that mess suddenly gain sentience and attack, say, 5, maybe 6 adventurers, and eat a small halfling companion? Just curious.
This guy up here.
Well, I mean, I wasn't here. I wasn't in the city for it, but from what I heard, yes, there was something involving an accident that some things that shouldn't have been combined were combined, and they got all big and bad, and then, now they fired who was in charge before, and I'm here.
Oh, it looks good.
It tried to eat you, he says right to Milo.
Yeah.
No, it succeeded.
Yeah.
Wow.
He was almost,
I was gonna say it did more than tried.
Yeah, it was almost clam chowder, to be honest.
As you say clam chowder, his eyes kind of drift up a little bit, and you hear his stomach rumble a bit.
That reminds me, oh my, 1 second.
And he quickly, just with his heavy footfalls, kind of stomps off over to another room. And you hear a little bit of like metallic clanging around and some stuff inside. And he comes back out like 30 seconds later with what looks like he literally just took it out of an oven, a very large like fruit cake. And he sets it down on one of the nearby tables, and in his other hand he has a tray of all sorts of baked goods. There's just mostly muffins on there at the moment, and just a bunch of other stuff.
Please, I'm afraid no one's actually been introduced to me until they've had some of my creations. I've tried a few new experimental things in this batch. I think you'll probably quite enjoy them. Please do have a seat, make yourselves comfortable.
We're not going to grow like tentacles or something, right?
I really am incredibly insulted at the insinuation of this.
Sorry, this
well,
place
now I'm
has,
afraid you must eat one.
He kind of smiles at you.
This place has a reputation.
I am well aware of this, and there's a reason I was brought in here to fix that. I have a much different reputation.
I take a muffin and I cautiously take a bite.
It's got like hints of like a little bit of citrus and like some cinnamon. And it's like nice and subtle, and it's really good.
Like starts like he shovels it into his mouth.
And as soon as you do that, you see he just starts laughing to himself. And smiles and kind of motions for everyone else.
Well, I see it's past the first test, but if you are here to talk business, I do insist you must try something first. I don't talk business until everyone's had something to eat, including myself.
And he takes out a knife and starts cutting the fruitcake he brought out, and inspecting it as he does so.
I'll look up to Milo and I'll ask, so what you want? You want a muffin or some
There's some brownies as well.
Oh shit! I'll get the brownies.
We'll go with the muffin.
You want the muffin? Alright, I'll grab 2 muffins. One for myself and then one for Milo. I'll kind of toss it up to him.
Okay, Quilly.
I will grab. Is it just muffins and brownies?
Muffins, brownies, and then the cake that he's currently cutting, which is
I'll have a
right out of the
brownie.
oven. Okay.
Thank you for your hospitality.
They're all very good. Just sweet enough, just enough everything. It's somehow like the perfect brownie, the perfect muffin.
Do the brownies have nuts in it?
Some do, some don't.
Oh.
Yep.
Go into anaphylaxis immediately.
Yeah, that's how Derek dies.
Yeah. and
Yeah, those things that definitely exist.
This is the lore that no one talks about, but is deeply important.
Yes. No, I agree. He kind of patiently watches all of your faces, and you can see he kind of waits for that moment of like, going from curiosity to like, oh my god, and he is absolutely delighted.
Why haven't you set up a shop yet? Because you're printing money.
making money.
I used to sell some, and unfortunately, I managed to make a few enemies elsewhere. They were, well, I hate to put it this way, but quite frankly, they just weren't as good. And I showed up and took all their customers, and they weren't very happy about that. So I mostly
The unions.
do this.
They're all mobbed up.
It's all right. Yeah. Anyway,
So you said you wanted to talk business.
well, I don't know.
Yes.
I mean, you walked in
We
here,
are
so-
the group that Mirka sent.
Yes.
Oh,
Well, why didn't you lead with that?
You offered
Because
us
you have
sweets.
pastries.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, okay, I understand. That's probably on me. Okay, you're that group. Well, sorry,
and he kind of takes off the top half of the apron and like folds it down.
right. Work mode. I got a strange, request. It's kind of weird to get people coming directly to the swamp from what I've heard. Guy, half-elf named, Emin.
Emin.
He said, yeah, Emin.
Emin.
He said he's looking for a quote a group of badasses to accompany him down to the muck out in the timberlands and try to find a moss called Mother's Hair. It's purple. It's supposed to have some pretty potent healing capabilities when used correctly. And
if
he
used
said,
incorrectly.
well, I mean, like most things, medicine or poison, dosage is
shit.
important.
Too much of a good thing.
I would imagine that's how it works, but it's actually
Training.
not something I'm too familiar with.
Would Volkar know what? Because he's trained like as a shaman and stuff like that. Would he know what it looks like what it can do? Like
Yeah,
how
same
valuable
here.
that is?
Volcar, it's actually not a thing you've heard of. It doesn't seem to be something that grows where you
In
grew
the
up.
north.
You don't recognize Mother's Hair as being a thing. Derek, give me nature check, please.
Nature, am I proficient with that? I am. Okay, cool.
Wow,
My mother is a alchemist.
that's true.
Yeah, that's okay. 12.
You have... You seem to remember hearing about it a bit a while ago. It's not something you have directly worked with or anything, but it does seem to follow that it does grow down in the swampier areas, which is what the muck is. And yeah, that's about it. You've heard it before.
May I flip open one of my nature books to see if I could find Mother's Hair?
Sure. Yeah, you can spend a couple minutes doing that, and we'll come back to that.
Well, you see, now that's really not that strange of a request. I mean, aside from it being something that I haven't heard of before. But he said specifically that it's a name your own price sort of endeavor. Seemed to be pretty confident that money's not going to be an issue, and so that he's willing to pay more than enough to make sure that he gets down there safely, gets what he needs, and is brought back to the city. So He has more information. I told him I would have a group ready to talk to him tomorrow. Whether or not that's you, I do need an answer from you if you're interested in coming to talk to him on that, or if I should go to somewhere else. But when I spoke to Mirka, he had said that your particular group here deserved maybe a bit of money that the Birthheart can't get their hands on right now. So, first in line.
And when's he planning on leaving?
Pretty soon. I don't know exactly when. That's something he would need to discuss with you himself, but it sounded like he wanted to leave in the next few days. Seems to be some sort of urgent enough matter.
Looking at our map, I'm trying to pull up the map. God. There we go.
The muck is.
I'm trying to.
south of Mango.
Yep. It takes about 2.5-ish days on foot to go from Camp Kamengo down to the muck to like the top of it. And then the muck itself can be pretty ugly to traverse, so that could be a big question mark on time there.
Only we had a certain ranger.
I'm looking like we could go from the muck straight to the pits.
We'd have to actually return. Back to Vasselheim.
Because we'd be escorting him to the muck.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, we could honestly just take him to the muck, grab whatever he needs, make our way back to Kamengo, bring him back to Vasselheim, and then proceed to the pits through the tunnel. So, I think that's doable, and I think it might be the fastest option to basically take care of the siren's needs. And I say siren with a very hushed voice, by the way.
Okay. On the note of the Snarl of Trees, Quilly, you definitely would have heard this. Volkar, Derek, and Kalis, you would all definitely know this. The Tunnel of Trees is this wide swath of completely just flat, kind of grassy land, and on either side of it are these large, isolated forests of this weird, super tall, thin, kind of Dr. Seussy looking trees. And the Tunnel of Trees is not somewhere people really like to go, unless you have to. There are rumors that some of the Fey magic from the Phelan kind of spills over into there. It might be something else in origin, people aren't really sure, but people have a tendency to just get lost in the multi-day trek through there. It's hard to tell exactly what is true and what's rumor, but it sounds like a lot of people who do get lost in there just don't come back. Some show up weeks, months, years later. Others are just found wandering elsewhere. So the tunnel is, while there's none of you have ever heard of any attacks or any creatures being there, it's just a weird place to go. So just on the note of that, traveling through there, maybe a little rough, maybe some preparation if you can. And then the pits itself is just pretty dangerous on a lot of accounts. So, not a fun area to be traveling. But I digress.
But yeah, I mean, if you'd like to, I can motion everyone. If you'd like to see what this man is about.
Where can we find Edmund or
Emmett?
He said he can meet whatever group here and discuss that. So just come back tomorrow. He said 3 p.m. And
Tomorrow,
okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Talk to him. Aside from that, any other questions? Anything I can help you with? I do have a lot of
stuff,
Baking.
and he kind of motions to the back door, to a door leading to the back room. A lot of stuff to get to today, but I have a bit of time if you have anything else you need help with.
Just curious, who was the person in charge before you?
I'm not really supposed to say a whole lot about it, but his name was Dr. Flair. He was a strange little goblin. One eye, monocle, weird sort. Ran a lot of experiments, and seems to be that's probably what went wrong here. Yeah.
Would he still be in the city, do you know?
No. I would be surprised if he was.
Yeah, I would imagine he got hightailed out of here.
Yeah, it didn't end on the best of terms. So, on behalf of the swamp, I am deeply sorry for your troubles, and
Looks at Milo.
and take an extra muffin. Come back anytime for more.
They were very good muffins, just by the way.
They were
Yeah.
excellent muffins.
Brownies
Oh.
were divine.
Yeah, arguably artisanal.
I'm just
well-
saying, if you sold to the inns,
Oh, you'd make a killing.
you would make so much
Well,
money.
I appreciate it, but I'm kind of in a certain type of position here now, and I'd like to not I'm
Well, appointed.
I quite like keeping it as just a passion. But
That's fair.
thank you.
How were you appointed to this position? Just curious.
Well, I mean, as I said, I've got a much better reputation. I was actually just down in Scarleton for a while, took some time off work and enjoying the beach life and experimenting with some new musics and things like that. But before that, I've been around for a while. I'm pretty good. This sort of stuff. I don't really like to talk about myself too much, but I've managed to work on some impressive projects previously, and have gotten the attention of some people who cared enough to help me out. Get me here.
Well,
You're doing a wonderful job.
Thank you. I guess time will tell. But
Please don't
Uh,
create any more abominations, monstrosities, or crimes against the gods. And I think we'll get along just fine. And keep making these muffins.
well, the only thing I intend to make is more muffins, and yeah. I'll stop
Swamp
myself
is a
before
giant
I
bakery.
start talking about it, because I won't stop. But it was.
Volkar puts his hand on both sides of his head, and his eyes suddenly flash with lightning. He says, "You are blessed by the storm god. Know that
Which-
you have divine pastries.
Yeah, he's like,
All will be."
Me
Which
and
is-
Derek will just start pulling him away.
So
Yeah,
good because
no.
he's 2 feet taller than you.
Wait, before you leave, what are your names? I kind of.
Oh yeah, we never introduced ourselves.
No.
yeah,
I
we don't have
didn't
really a
realize.
group name. Anyway,
Oh, that's a shame. I mean, you probably should. It's pretty important for branding. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
but we
That's
gotta
the
make one.
business side of me talking.
yeah. Anyway,
You
so,
have business acumen.
See, absolutely
No
should be selling those
names.
muffins.
Names.
anyways, I'm Derek Ambroke.
Okay, Derek Ambrook.
Volkar Stormcrow, at your service.
Okay, Stonecrow. Okay. And I don't
Oh,
know who's next.
I'm Kalis of Drakenheim.
Official. I like it.
Kind of looks down at Quilly.
And you?
Quilly.
Bradley?
Just Quilly.
Okay, just Quilly. Okay, I like it. And
I assume Milo's still on your shoulders, Kalis. Who's actually about eye level with him, maybe a little bit below.
the one who was not eaten. Who might you?
Milo.
Milo. Wonderful. Well, it was great to meet you all. As I said, I will conveniently leave this tray here, and if less things happen to be on it when I come back out, that wouldn't be too big of a problem. So enjoy your day. I do hope I see you here tomorrow. You can talk to Emin, and we'll see what happens with that.
Sounds delightful.
And he pulls back up his Kiss the Chef apron and heads back into his office, bakery, not really sure.
Well, I'll turn to the rest of the group. Well, it is only what's the time roughly?
It's early. It's before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So since it's so early, do any of you have any plans for the rest of the day?
No.
No, not
I
really.
was just planning on visiting a friend of ours, if you guys are up for it.
If it's the tabaxi.
No, it's not the tabaxi. Do
No.
not
All
worry.
right, thank you. That was a situation I am not ready to walk back into.
I kind of look at Quilly and I said, "Let's go visit Lila."
Yeah,
It's been
we
a-
can go visit Lila.
Been a
Go
couple
visit Lila.
days.
It's been
Yes.
24 hours, but sure.
Feels like a couple days. Yeah, it's
Okay.
just been a day. It's been an hour. It's been a hot minute. Let's visit Lila at work.
Yeah, go bug it. I'll bring her some muffins for the road.
Okay, cool. So she is.
And I
awesome.
make some
Okay,
brownies.
let's get up. Cool. There's plenty, and he makes. It seems he makes everything, assuming people are as big as he is. So they're all hefty. Everything is
Oh,
quite
shit.
hefty.
Costco muffins.
Oh,
Yes, Costco
yeah.
muffins. So there's Sully, probably my favorite NPC ever.
What was the half-elf name again? Edmund or
And
I wanna
then
I'm in.
Min.
Edmund?
I wrote down Kermit the Furbolg.
How do you spell that? Edmund?
Hey guys,
EMMAN.
the name's Sully. You know,
EMMAN.
kind of talk like Kermit. You know what
Yeah,
happens.
very much. Yeah, it's great.
Just imagining him sipping on some Lipton tea. You know.
Well, you see, I actually created him while I was on a road trip by myself and going insane.
Oh,
Um,
that's fair. That's
I
fair.
was just
by the
talking
way-
like this for like 2 straight days.
He's Kermit the Frog. Kermit the Frog.
Quilly, as you pass by Derek, you hear in your head, in his voice, is that bird poop in her hair?
Took a shower.
Wait, what?
Is it still noticeable?
Wait. What are you talking about?
There's nothing in my hat. I'll just flip it and walk away.
Oh, there's
Like a large
little-
white.
I missed the back of my head.
Okay, and
I was just
with
about
that-
to point out you missed like prestidigitation to clean it off.
Okay.
Kind of.
As you start heading toward Lila's work, as you have called it, let's go ahead and take our break there. Cool, we're back. Welcome back, everyone. And welcome back, us. Let's get back to it. Quilly, you lead them across the city to the western side. Actually, I'm gonna say Quilly probably would have no idea what the place is actually called. Because Lila definitely hasn't told you. But you know where it is.
work.
You remember very much where it is and how to get there. To the western side of the city, as this is our first time going there in game, is where Pelor is mostly. Pelor is the one of the 4 gods in the city who is very regularly seen. In fact, he's almost always in the city, and you can see him sitting atop his nice golden throne in the mornings at sunrise, looking out over the fields and giving his blessings to the farmers and the laymen of the area. And the the temple here, called the Fortress of the Dawn, is pretty ostentatious. Only slightly faltering behind that of the Platinum Dragon, probably due to funding more than anything.
Number 1, baby.
It's not as tall, but it is super gold and shining, and
I thought you were shiny.
a lot of you actually probably feel more comfortable here than in the Silver Talon's Reach, because this is like where all the working people, well, a lot of the working people, all the farmers, you know, all the rangers and whatnot are from here. The common folk, typically. And Pelor does have his own knight-like followers as well, but they are pretty relaxed. Turns out when your god is mostly the god of hanging out in the sun, eating an apple, until things go wrong.
He really just is the god of surfers.
It's pretty much.
Surfer bros.
He's the god of bras.
Sort of.
The god of bras.
Great, that's the salute now. What's up, brah? No, it's not canon. It's not canon.
Shaka bra.
He
created the Shaka bra.
Anyway, that aside, not canon. It's not real.
Yet.
Nope, not real. Can't be, won't be. You are not going there. You are going a little bit south of it. As you all get close to Quilly, where you know it is, you all see a really big cemetery. And a little tiny building that looks like it might even just be a 1-story house. It's just simple. Looks like it probably has some leaks in the roof. And you can see there's a couple areas set up outside for clearly like physical training, like almost like little ninja warrior courses and some other stuff, and a little sand pit where they clearly beat the shit out of each other. And it's probably not what any of you were expecting, except Quilly. And you don't see anyone around at the moment. It's just a little building and a cemetery.
Is this her
What would you like
place?
to do?
Yep, this is definitely her place of employment. Probably gonna.
Is that like a doorbell or something, or?
I'm just gonna
There's
go
a
to the
door.
door and give it a good old knock.
Okay. As you do, you hear a little bit of shuffling around inside, and a couple seconds later the door pulls open, and it is Lila, looking like she definitely just woke up.
That's me.
You brought everyone.
Hello.
Where's Theron?
He's off doing elf things.
Yeah.
He's at the
being his
library.
normal. He's being his normal brooding self, you know.
We brought muffins.
Oh, well, in that case, I would say come on in, but you don't want to do that. I'll just join you out here. It's a nice day.
Can I try to peek in a bit?
You can see she's not trying to hide it. It is a very, very plain room. There are, a few doors that look like they lead to other shitty rooms. One of them is currently open. You can see into it. There is calling it a bedroll would be very kind. It's essentially like just something to keep from sleeping in the dust. and there's a small bag to the side that seems to have some belongings in it, and that is it in the room that you can see. There's nothing else. She steps out and closes the door. Trust me, it's real boring in there. What's up? I know y'all probably didn't come here to get the grand tour of the dead people.
No.
Or the cemetery. You're not gonna see the people. I mean, some people can see spirits and stuff. I probably not. Maybe some of you. I don't know. We can find out later if you want. But what's up? She just reaches over and grabs a muffin, and starts shoving her face with it.
You did mention when we were back at Fort Thunderhead that you saw visions of us, all of us, just a little bit. I don't know how you would classify.
Can't even like pretend to want to be here as friends or anything for a few minutes. You just
I was gonna say we're here for an adventure. I don't know what he's
right
talking
into
about.
him.
No,
Well, I
I'll
mean, it
kinda
sounds
stop
like an
them.
adventure into my fucking sadness. Well, I mean, it's cool. We can go there.
I'm just curious because you mentioned something that
Before we get into the crippling depression that is Kalis's life,
it's
tonight
not all.
we're gonna go beat up on some Goliath. You wanna come?
That is true. Would you like to come and watch?
I would love to. Unfortunately, I'm the only one here. The other three are out right now, and I have to stay here. Yeah. Unfortunately, when there's only 4 people in your entire temple, being here when you're supposed to be here kind of matters.
In the next few days, we're gonna head out into the muck. If you're interested in tagging along.
Unfortunately, my shift is it's not like I work at night and I go. It's like I'm here for about probably 3 weeks till anyone else gets back. Yeah. So unless I want to forego all of my duties I've spent my entire life dutifully, devoting myself to go get attacked by mosquitoes in a swamp, I'll let you know if I change my mind on that. But as of now, I got shit to do, and that's mostly laying in an empty room and punching a wall until I bleed.
Riveting. Sounds riveting.
It's very riveting. Are you just gonna sit there and pout at me until I talk about this? Like, you can't
I'm
even
not
pretend.
gonna pout here.
He's a little pout. He's a little. He's been a little pouty since he talked about his dead girlfriend.
Okay.
Wow, I missed that one. That's, Volcar, I hate to be the one to say this. I never thought I would say this to anyone else, but read the room, all right? He already started out with
But
that.
we're talking to her. She's our best friend. She knows everything.
Well, I don't know this, so if you'll excuse me, Kalis, as much as I'd love to continue airing out your dirty laundry in front of everyone against your will, I don't think that's smart.
Okay.
So we can go.
Yeah.
There's plenty of space. I mean, if you want to talk, we can talk. I'm just being a bitch because I do that. It's fine. I literally have nothing else to do for weeks. Nothing.
I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone here would love to hear what you learned about their own dreams, but if you'd like to do that individually, I wouldn't mind.
I mean, it's that's up to y'all. I don't care. I'll talk about whatever in front of anyone. I have literally no shame. But it's your lives, maybe whatever it was that I saw.
Sure. Let's I'll point to like a tree or whatever in the distance, and yeah, let's take a walk. I'm just curious.
All right, just us.
Just us.
All right. Don't have too much fun. Milo, if you want to go crazy, there's a bunch of shit to climb on over here. It's a lot of fun. It doesn't hurt too bad if you fall.
I'll drop him down from my shoulders.
All right. Well, damn, I'm gonna need another muffin for this. So.
Yeah.
We also have brownies. You want one?
Oh my goodness, I really shouldn't be.
We have to go meet this Sully guy. He is amazing.
Nope. We'll talk later. I got a brownie, and I'm gonna go get sad, I guess. So I will see you.
This
Brownie
isn't
equals
so-
sound.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Let's go. And she grabs you by the arm and pulls you off and starts walking into the distance.
I'm gonna look back at Volcar. It's like, please never speak of my of her ever again. Please just leave it on the down low. I beg you. And then I'll just walk away.
Okay.
Down low.
And you find your way over to the tree. She actually just jumps up and grabs one of the lower branches and just kind of does a dead hang. Just holding herself there. I mean, do you want me to?
I'm just curious.
Questions?
Where on?
I don't know.
What did you see?
Well, I don't know where it was.
Last I remember, you were speaking about, and I'll point up to my scar. It's like to the thing that gave me this. So
Yeah.
you kind of caught me off guard.
Almost said I'm sorry, but I'm not, because that caught everyone off guard, I think, that day, so I'm not taking responsibility for that. However, as I was saying, I don't know where it was. It was, I don't know, some town, maybe. Like shit, it's night. Probably on fire, I think, I want to say. Kind of fuzzy. There was you. There was a... Oh, I just put that together. Yikes. There
Makes
was
sense.
a... Well, damn, now this is sad. Wood
It
elf.
happens.
Looked like maybe half elf.
Yeah,
She
she
was,
was. Yeah,
Beautiful.
that she was.
And,
Is maybe I don't know. I don't know where she is.
Well,
She's probably dead. To be
it
honest,
didn't look very good from what I saw, but
No, it didn't.
there was a some kind of, I don't know what you'd call it, a demon, a devil, shadow thing. I saw 5 like yellow eyes, like round eyes, that kind of in the face, and 4 wings. Not like yours. They're kind of almost like a cricket, kind of, maybe. And it was mostly just that image of you knelt down next to her, and she wasn't, and it was coming pretty soon.
Yeah, she was. Yeah. I'm just curious. How did you see that?
I'm just curious how y'all see any of the stuff you saw. I have no fucking idea.
Huh.
I mean, there's maybe someday I can show you if you consent to it, because it will involve me practically murdering you.
Yeah,
There's,
I'd like to avoid that. And,
Why do you think there's 4 of us here? Most people do, but I meant what I said before. In that cave, there's, when you can get right to the in-between, right at the moment when it starts to slip, there's incredible things you can do, and it feels like nothing else I've ever felt. And a lot of people have a place, something they go to there, and if you do it enough, you can, kind of start to control that, and I can actually, I can go there with other people. That's what I did in the cave. I saw her.
Yeah, you don't have.
I guess.
You don't have to elaborate.
Well, no, it's just like her happy place, I guess is what you would call it. And it's beautiful, and that's what I don't really try to explain it to people, because they don't really want to hear it from me, because I'm just some girl. But Anyway, when I saw you, and I saw, what was her name?
Her name was Juniper.
I saw Juniper, and as she started to slip, I saw that. That's where I went. I didn't see what happened with you and whatever that fucking thing was. And oh man, well, what I saw was her replaying a bunch of memories of you two. You were young, training. Hard times, good times. I couldn't make out much. It was quick, mostly, but she went experiencing all of her favorite moments with you. All of them. And I know death well enough to know that you control where your mind goes there. That's intentional. That's what you wanted to see and feel. And I'm not just saying this. I mean, trust me, I got nothing to hold back here, but...
And I understand. Thanks.
Well, no, there was a... Don't cut me off. That's fucking rude, man. I'm still talking. There's still more, alright? I know you might want to be done with this, but there's more. Sorry, I just woke up. I'm cranky.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I'd be cranky too if I was kind of serving, serving here. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, my god's probably dead, so it's real great. It's good. Anyway,
okay.
There was I didn't see anything, but I kind of felt that there was a kind of like a motherly presence. And everything there went just kind of light and
like warm.
Yeah, warm, kind of like sunlight, I guess, a little bit, sort of, but brighter. And I heard a voice, a woman's voice. And it wasn't, I don't know what language it was in, but I understood it, I think. It was, I kind of lost the exact wording when I came out, but it was something like, I need to protect you now because there's more for you, kind of a thing. I don't know, it was very confusing, and then I kind of just slipped out and I saw it was you, and it was you were bleeding under the eye. You looked real bad. I thought I was about to see you, slip over as well.
Yeah.
And then it just kind of went away. So I don't know. I didn't know what any of it meant. I didn't know if it meant anything, but kind of sounds like it now.
I appreciate you telling me. But it's good to hear that she had some good final happy thoughts. But I don't exactly know what to do with that now.
Yeah, it was
whether
figured
I
out
should,
that way.
yeah. Well, I'm going to go over there behind your little shack, and I will start to and then I'm just gonna walk over, and then I'm gonna slowly cry.
As you turn and start to leave, I know it's a lot, and saying this right now is probably gonna be a lot more, but I can't imagine a better time to say it because you're gonna be leaving for a little bit. If she's still reachable, I can try to arrange that. As I said before, it will require a lot of physical pain on your part and some new experiences, but if she is somewhere in between, whatever that might mean in this case, that's what I do. So if that's tempting.
Yeah, let's talk about that another time. Maybe. It's all a bit fresh again, if you understand.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that.
Well, I'd just like to have you know, you do mean a lot to Quilly. And even though she's not exactly the most open with us, she does need someone to rely on. And I'm glad that you can give her that. So.
Wow, if I wasn't mistaken, I thought you almost tried to compliment me there. Look,
take that as however you'd like, but
listen,
yeah.
Whatever stump you find to sit behind and cry.
I'm not gonna cry.
Let it out, man.
I don't cry.
Just, don't have commit, man. That doesn't get shit. You can tell me all you want, but if you're gonna do it, just do it.
Okay. I'll try my best.
All right. And she,
I'm just gonna go. I'm not even gonna I'm not gonna cry. I'm just gonna be a couple tears, but this is a damaged man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damaged man.
Yeah, it is, and a very heavy last week. And as Kalis walks away, she just looks back at the group. She's still just hanging from a branch this entire time, by the way. She has not stopped that. She looks back, takes one hand off the branch that she's holding, and just whistles over to the group to send whoever wants to come over and chat, whether that's all of you or one of you.
I'll go.
Actually, I think I should go alone. I am, and I've got I hold up the little best friend charm.
Yeah.
I think he needs someone to be angry at.
That's fair. I mean, you do see Kalis is like leaving where Lila is, so he's not over there, but regardless, whoever wants to go talk to her can.
Oh, are you gonna talk to Lila or?
I was gonna talk to Kalis.
Okay. I'll go talk to Lila.
Cool. So let's
friendship bracelet just like
with
rings.
First. My man is sad.
Yeah. It's actually just a voice that emanates from it.
Christ.
Best friend is now sad.
Oh my god. So Derek, you approach.
Okay. Since he's hanging on my branch by one hand.
Yeah, which she's still doing, and she's just kind of like slowly spinning a little bit.
Okay, what Lila hears in her head is, God, I wish I could do that. How does she do that?
I mean, if you work really hard for a while, you can do it. I mean, you got to keep up with it.
How? I didn't say that out loud.
All right.
Can you read minds?
Not unless you're pretty much dead. No, not usually. It's not something I've noticed.
It's
Are
weird.
you
like,
fucking with me? Come on, man. Don't come over
No,
here knocking on my door at
No, I'm
know,
not.
early asking
fucking
shit at
with
me.
you, like-
and- You're fucking with me.
No, like this whole day, people have been like reacting to what I've been saying in my head.
Stop saying shit in your head then. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, how do I stop saying shit in my head?
I mean,
Okay.
there's a couple ways.
Okay. Anyways. Okay, the reason why I'm here.
Uh-huh. I mean, I assume you want to know what I saw.
Yeah, because I couldn't see shit. It was pitch
Well,
black for me.
Yeah, weirdly, you're the only one I didn't, like,
Yeah.
see anything. This was, you're gonna be super disappointed with how vague this one is. I was kind of hoping you weren't gonna ask me, because it's a little disappointing compared to the others, I think, but, there was a weird little, halfling. Not Milo, another one. And he was, I don't know, he looked kind of like a hippie. I got the feeling that he has something to do with you. And I don't trust that son of a bitch. I got a real bad feeling, like real bad. Not like, he's kind of weird and he looks like a hippie, so I'm probably going to judge him silently as I walk by like I usually do with those types, but, like bad. Like, this guy probably kills people bad.
Little halfling.
I don't know, you know any weird little hippie halflings?
There is one. What was his name?
Fuck if I know.
That's why he has notes. A player with notes.
My best friend.
Because before we're recording.
It was.
It was. It was.
No, I know he's talking about. Can't recall his name because he was that forgettable.
Yeah. Yeah.
I do. Like he was lazy, but no.
Nah, like real bad. And trust me, I've been around, like, I see a lot of the worst moments of people's lives. Usually I'm not the one causing them. I think. Jeez. Anyway, yeah, I did not like him. I like real bad. And I like for you, like it felt like I don't know. It just felt bad. And I hate that's literally all I have to say on it. I didn't see shit. I just kind of like sort of image of him. Kind of. I couldn't really make out much, but might not even been him.
Are you saying he's connected somehow?
I mean, I'm saying this weird gray lady. This weird naked gray lady made me think about a halfling I've never seen, and I felt bad. That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna, you know, draw.
They gave you a
any...
bad feeling.
Yeah, and I've learned my feelings are, well, those type of feelings. The rest, I'm a bitch. I know that, but this was just something's wrong. Something's wrong here.
No, that helped me more than you think.
Oh. Wow. Glad to be of service, I suppose.
Yeah, I have to go and think now.
Alright. This is a familiar feeling. I meet a man, he asks me questions, and he leaves to think.
Okay.
Ignore that.
No,
It's
he whatever it meant, he flew right over his head. Great wisdom.
We done here?
Yeah.
I guess?
Yeah, I need to.
Yeah. Go think. And she turns and whistles back at the group, and as that will cut to Volkar, and Kalis.
Is Kalis sitting down? Is he just walking?
He's probably sitting down on like a tree stump.
Volkar just sits right next to him and says, "It was bad, wasn't it?"
Could have been worse, I suppose.
Give you anything useful about who we're gonna kill?
Not yet. But I'm getting closer. 5 yellow eyes. Or was it 6? I can't remember. But 4 wings, I think. 4 type of insect wings.
Somewhere?
But no, some type of devil, demon. I don't know. Then he's on our list for sure. Yeah, if we ever find him. Yeah,
I'll be there.
I appreciate it. But in order to make me feel better, you want to go hit things.
I want to go hit things. You want to go hit things?
Yeah, let's go hit things.
I heard there's this big ass Goliath who thinks he can take down anyone in single combat.
I heard about that last night. I could definitely dabble with setting a Goliath in his place. I wish I would have done that several times in my childhood with a very specific someone I know.
How about this? You and I, we go there tonight. We beat the ever-living crap out of this Goliath. Make ourselves feel better, because I think you get first crack.
I get first crack.
You get first crack.
Sure. I could dabble. Oh, by the way, just for my own sanity, no more talk about
I got you.
about the yeah. Thanks.
I got you.
I appreciate it. I'll give him a little pat on the shoulder.
I want you to know that we're gonna find this thing.
Well, hopefully.
Destiny has a way of bringing our enemies to us.
Yeah, for some reason, it's not exactly
I was brought to Vasselheim by a vision from a god and it brought me to you. It brought me to our whole eclectic little band of caricatures.
Yeah. Well, as long as
Vengeance needs to happen.
yeah, as long as we kill him, I'll be a-okay. But let's talk to the others.
Before those two get back, I just look over at Coley and I'm like, aren't they just so cute together?
Adorable.
At that point, Derek comes in, motherfucking Coulson.
So, Quilly or Milo, are either of you gonna go talk to Lila?
Do you need a therapy session, Milo?
Sure, why not? It looks like I'll walk over.
Okay. As you do at this point, she has just finished doing a very impressive amount of pull-ups. And she
Juice to the
drops down
gills.
At this point. She drops down at this point. There. Same thing.
Yep, I guess it's my turn.
Alright. Damn. I should charge for this. Anyway,
You got paid in pastries.
alright, I saw, there's an elven woman who's, getting off a real big airship in the desert. Damn, I just realized. Well, okay, we'll talk about that later. There was a big, damn, I can't remember what they're called. Like a Leonin, big, you know, like big lion people. I don't know if you've seen them before, but there was a man. He had this crazy blonde kind of mane, and it was real long in the back and kind of blue at the bottom. Whatever that means, I have no idea. I'm just saying what I saw. So the elf, she was. I mean, she was pretty hot. I'm gonna be honest. She was a little distracting, but just you know, a lot of braids and twists and these like crazy kind of yellow green eyes. I don't know, almost seemed like magic or something. They were intense. Like really pale, super long ears, kind of crazy dress that I got too distracted to pay attention to what it looked like. But then the man, he was kind of fancy looking too, but more like more ready for action, I guess. They were arm in arm. They were just walking off the airship. That is what I saw. That is the entire extent of what I saw, was these two getting off a ship into sand, just a lot of sand, and they looked very out of place. I have no fucking idea if that means anything to you at all. Looking at your face right now, I'm going to say probably not.
Well, maybe we'll see in the future. Because I am definitely as lost as you are.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I was kind of hoping, like, maybe you knew her, because, like, my goodness, but so far, pretty much everything I saw for everyone else seemed to be dangerous to upsetting to incredibly traumatizing, and so I was, I don't know. I guess, is it fucked up to say I was kind of hoping she was, like, a really, like, hot ex of yours or something, and, like, this was somehow going to be traumatic for you for that? But
no, not fucked up at all, but that is not what it is.
Damn, that's a shame. Yeah, I don't know, that's what I saw. I don't know what you saw, I don't know shit, but that's it.
Well, looks like the bus here for now.
Alright, I don't
Yeah.
know. If any, you don't really seem like the question type too much, so if you happen to change your mind on that, I guess I can repeat it, but I really have no insights on this. So.
It's fine. A talk is a talk. I'll just walk away now.
And she turns back to Quilly and just yells her name.
I'll go up to her.
Hey,
Howdy,
so I was
fun.
just talking to Milo, and I didn't ask him if I could tell you this because I wanted to, but then I got distracted thinking about the hot lady we were talking about. I definitely saw some shit with him that I think should have maybe been with you instead.
What'd you see?
And she tells you pretty much exactly what she just told Milo. Yeah, I don't know how it didn't hit me right away, but, like...
That's weird.
Yeah. It's weird. He said he has no idea what that is or means, and so I'm
He said
kind of...
that Milo.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know who else it would have been for. Like, everything else kind of made sense with people. Unless it just skipped Milo and you got double time or something. I mean, sometimes the world
Give
does
me-
that, but...
If she describes like the elven woman and the Leonin, does anything, probably not, but does anything ring a bell in the back of Quilly's?
Thinking about Leonin with vaguely fitting that description, kind of regal, kind of blonde with blue in the mane. It feels like a familiar concept, but beyond that, nothing really stands out.
Okay, well,
I got a question for you. Is she your hot ex, and this is going to be really traumatic for you?
I fucking wish.
Damn it!
I mean, fuck if I know. I mean, I did get lost when I was 8, so probably not.
Oh, right. Sorry, I forgot. Yeah, you were
It was a babe.
Yeah, nah, I feel gross now. I didn't mean that. Oof. Yikes. Nah, this just became traumatic for me now.
Mm.
Hey,
That's twice it's been a desert kind of setting. Where's a lot of deserts? I don't know locations.
I mean, we have some, like to the south, like on the continent, like there's some deserts. Like half the continent almost is a desert. And then there's another continent south of that, Marquette. That's pretty much the same. That's what I know.
When I had my vision, I saw the ocean and some mountains and a big metal door. Fuck knows who that could be.
I have no idea, to be honest. I mean, that
It
sounds
feels
like a weird
everything-
set of playing cards someone would pay too much money to get made.
You know, I don't really care about money, so they could have all mine. I feel like everything I know is just so fuzzy and in the back of my head. There was some way I could just, if something could just pry open a door. Is there any way you have that ability to see somewhere deeper?
Oh, boy. How am I having this conversation 2 times in the same morning? I'll be more direct with you than Kalis, because he is sensitive, and you are not really. So I can maybe try, but it will involve me slitting your throat and stopping you from dying, or I can bludgeon you to death. God, what else could I do? There's a lot. I'm not sorry. That's we practice a lot. There's a lot of ways to kill someone.
Slitting the throat seems the fastest, most efficient.
Yeah, it is. It's I don't personally. I can't stop the scar. There's other people in the city who can probably do that.
That's not cool. I would keep it.
I figured as much. That's why I made that offer first. But if you happen to care about that, I can't do that. I can stop you from dying, but that's all we get.
I'll think on that. But sorry to bring everyone here. I didn't mean for you to play therapist.
Oh, it's fine. I mean, usually... Yeah, I'm not gonna say what I was just about to say there. That's weird, but, this is more people than I typically see, ever here. This is quite literally the most people who have been alive, within 40 feet of this building in probably, I don't know, almost since I got here. For like more than 10 years.
I could do that for you.
Yeah, don't make it a habit. It's kind of weird. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, this place is better for the
Not
day.
even if we bring you pastries.
I mean, you can bring me pastries, but you don't gotta bring a whole, fucking, it's a lot, And don't come by before noon. I'm not awake. I work night shift. What do you think, I'm taking care of graves in the middle of the day? I mean, is it more convenient? Yes, but it looks weird. And I guess for that reason, I've built my life around
I know
that
for a
assumption
fact,
that people
if
would
I don't
care.
have dog vision, you don't.
Yeah, no, I don't. But it's fine. Yeah, whatever. We're talking about shit that doesn't matter right now. So, any other trauma I can cause for you today, my dear friend?
I think you might have a volunteer.
Everyone seems to be getting having one-on-one sessions. I feel left out.
That's fine. I mean, you can certainly come back and chat with her after your Kayla's side boy talk. So, if you would like to, we can. Unless Quilly has more to say right now.
No, I'm good.
Okay. Cool. So, Volkar, there you are.
It got really deep really fast.
Yeah, that seems to be happening.
Lay on me, how bad?
Motorcycle drives by. No,
How bad?
For you?
Yeah.
I have no idea. Just kind of weird, to be honest. This one was a little shaky in some ways. Like, it was like it felt like you. I guess let me set the scene. You were in front of Fort Thunderhead. I think it looked different. It was like big and stuff. There was clearly some housekeeping happened back then. That doesn't happen now. But there was like a lot of, you know, people killing each other and war, I guess, probably what that would be. And I don't know, it felt like I was looking at you, like you were in there, like not you specifically, like it was a lot of, like I was looking kind of down on it, I guess. And it was crazy. There's some crazy shit. I mean, if that was you there, my friend, you died a horrible death. I mean, that would have sucked. But no one's even been there, and you know, I don't know how long. I don't have an answer to give to that, but it's been a while, and a lot longer than it looks like you are old. So unless you are very, very unless you have a fine-tuned like skincare regimen or something, and you just look real good for your age, I don't think it makes any sense that you would have been there for, you know, the last time people were fighting there.
I've been having dreams lately that seem almost like memories.
Okay, I mean, join the club. That seems like most of what I just talked about.
Memories
was
that aren't mine, but they are mine.
Okay.
I don't want to. Again, did you hear when we had that big discussion, me and Kalis, about my parenthood? The weird shit, the weird egg I popped out of, basically.
No, I don't think so. Maybe I probably wasn't listening if I was around. I'll be honest. If I'm not told to listen when people are talking about their feelings, I just
Yeah, I get that. My mother apparently was a dragonborn.
Okay.
No scales.
I see that.
My father is a tiefling. No horns.
Okay.
I've been having dreams of a dragonborn child dying in the snow.
Okay.
Is it weird that I think I might be a reborn version of a Cordite warrior?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of weird, but, you know, it feels maybe like an educated guess with everything you just gave me. I mean, I'm going to be honest. If people are telling you that mommy was a dragon and daddy was a half-devil,
I popped out half angel.
Yeah, that doesn't...
It doesn't
make
work.
sense
that
to
doesn't
me.
Work.
So
that doesn't work.
I don't think it takes a genius to tell you that you've been lied to. Yeah. There's no regardless of intention there. I mean, clearly
that's a whole other bit of trauma I'm gonna have to unpack at a later date.
Yeah, please don't right now. This is gonna be a weird day.
I'm gonna compartmentalize that shit. Put it to the side.
At least you can admit it, Kalis. He's, but you know, I'm still working technically, so I'd like to leave a little bit of my day to not be.
But you have a connection to souls, from what I've seen.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's the way to put that.
Does that connection extend to past lives?
Oh boy, maybe. If they're still, you know, around. A lot of them, when they go, and then that's it. They go. It's a little bit more in depth and beyond me to do that, but if for whatever reason there's a soul that's not really, you know, gone. If it's, I don't know, if you're carting something around with you, or someone really wants to talk to you, like I could 3 times in one day. This is crazy. I could kill you. I could pretty much kill you, and then we can
Let's
find
do
out,
it.
and then you won't die. I'm not doing it right now. I mean, it's early. I like to, you know, nighttime just feels better. Plus, I don't know, just killing someone in the middle of the day just feels like I'm gonna get in trouble. You know, I won't. I mean, I literally can't hear. But
Yeah. Let's wait till you're off the clock.
do some thinking. I mean, you seem pretty sure about it, so that's fine. I'm not gonna say no. But I don't know. You got any
my
special
time to-
requests?
if
We can
it's
have
my
some fun
time
with
to-
it. I mean,
Yeah, if it's my time to go, it's my time to go. But
I mean, you won't.
apparently,
you know,
I've been lied to my entire life. My entire destiny that I saw for myself does not matter, because apparently my life has been
compartments.
controlled by.
you can.
Oh no! I'm
unpack
speaking out
bags
loud.
later.
I'm not
Yeah.
bringing this on you. This is. I am using whatever coping mechanisms that are available to me at this time.
Well, it sounds
to-
like you've got a pretty good one tonight. So, go punch.
Oh,
a
I'm
big
going.
man.
I'm going to try and take someone's head off with my fists.
Well, damn, maybe I should go there, because if that goes wrong for you, we might be able to just get that out of the way while you're on the ground.
Two birds, one
So,
stone.
yeah.
You can like
Damn.
pop out for like a half hour. No one would know.
Oh, I really shouldn't. Kind of want to though.
Come on,
we'll
you
see.
deserve a
Maybe.
break. You deserve
Maybe
a break
I'll-
today.
I was just off for weeks. Come on.
Nobody has to
maybe.
know.
Yeah,
Since they're
well,
out of the city, so
I didn't say that. I said they weren't here. So, we'll see. Maybe. I'm gonna put a hard wall up here, though. I am not a therapist anymore.
nope.
Instead, I'm gonna go make sure that spirits that might want to maybe do anything don't do that. So
You
I'll
want
be
another
here.
muffin? I have,
I
like, two
am
more.
fine. I really shouldn't have eaten that much and then worked out this hard in the sun. I'm feeling pretty bad right now. So I'm gonna go try not to puke.
Thank you again for shattering my preconceptions of who I am and my place in the universe. I
That is
truly,
quite
truly appreciate
literally
it.
the only thing I live for. So next time I see you, you better have some fun ideas on how we can kill you.
Oh, I'm. Oh God.
God, maybe we can build some kind of like unnecessarily complicated machine that involves too many moving parts, and at the end, something just like shoot you in the neck.
I'm picturing
sorry.
a Rube Goldberg machine. I'm sorry. I'm
exactly. That's exactly what I'm getting at.
Sorry. I'm picturing like a beyond overly complicated Rube Goldberg machine.
Anyway,
Like-
do some thinking. Yeah.
Like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Honey, I Shot the Cleric. Okay.
That's the title of the next D&D movie. D&D, Honey, I Shot the Cleric.
Honestly, it might be the episode. It doesn't really make sense, but it's a good phrase. So, and with that, Lila walks back to her boring ass house temple. And most of you are off having existential crises of
When I get my
multitude of
hands on that
layers.
fucking little halfling, I'm going
And-
to fucking.
I'd like to imagine
need to
Milo's probably just trying to imagine this hot lady.
I have to send
Okar.
that.
That's just
Okay.
absolutely being a perv.
I need
Yep.
your help stopping a bitch.
Oh, okay. I need to hit something really, really hard right now.
We have to find him first. Remember that, would Volkar know who Coulson is?
I would know who Coulson is, yeah.
Okay. Remember
Little
that
dick.
little dick halfling?
Yeah, a little shit.
Yeah. He might have something to do with the caravan attack.
Oh, we're gonna have to kill him. I mean, interrogate him. I'm sorry.
And kill him. Yeah, we're gonna kill him, but
Have you
We
ever?
make him-
Oh,
we
we
interrogate
can
him
play
first.
my favorite game, punting the halfling. How far can you hit the? Can you throw the halfling into the freezing lake of death?
okay, first we gotta interrogate him, then we could play punt the halfling.
See how far we can get him.
Yes.
Kalis, you
Oh.
want to go? You want to come and beat up a small child, a
They
man
would call
child?
it 2 football.
You say kick a child?
Man child. Man child.
By the way, if anyone actually gets the reference,
So good. So good.
I may or may not have actually kicked a child in a dream.
Yeah. And was it a dream?
Was
No.
it a dream?
Well-
Was it a vision?
This one is not gonna be a dream. I will kick that halfling. Yeah,
No.
We're gonna roll up as your posse.
yeah.
Oh yeah, and then we're going to interrogate him.
Maybe not. What do you mean interrogate? Are we trying to kill the poor bastard or what?
Both.
I mean, maybe let's get some information out of
Because
him
he-
first before we kill him.
That's what I said. Interrogate first, kill second.
Oh,
Because he has something to do with the caravan attack. And the last person that fucked with the caravan is in 3 different pieces in 3 different continents.
Damn, that's pretty gruesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's kill him. No, I'm kidding.
No, I was there during the assassination attempt on Derek. That was
Kidnapping / assassination.
We can't
They-
just
they-
hand him into the authorities.
I love the thought of Quilly and Milo meeting back up with the group right about now and being like, oh, okay.
We're killing someone. I'm down.
we're killing
Yes.
a halfling as
We're
I turn.
punching people.
I smile at
To
Milo.
Milo, he's just like freaking out.
Not you, maybe later.
No, not you. Quilly was there in the market. Remember that little halfling, really awkward conversation? Name was Coulson.
Vaguely. When we were
Yeah.
meeting with that emo tabaxi or the emo shopkeeper.
After that, it was after that. When we were heading to the Golden Crowbar the first time.
With Milo
Did you
still
kill
in
him?
handcuffs.
Yeah, right before we met Milo.
Well, first we have to find. First we have to find him.
Yeah, he might have something to do with the caravan attack.
Oh. Sounds like someone needs to die.
Yeah.
Mm,
But first we gotta find him.
We've all agreed we're going to go on we're going to torture and then murder this random halfling.
yeah, I'm not so sure I feel okay with this, but
I never said I.
you guys are my.
either,
You guys
but-
are my.
I'm
You
just
guys
saying,
are.
if we kill him, I have this handy dandy amulet that lets me raise him up and speak to the dead, and he'll tell us whatever the hell we want.
Only get one question though.
Ah,
Give you a-
See where it takes us.
Okay,
have to
well
find him
first,
first.
find him first. Okay.
what time is it?
It's still early. It's like maybe noon at this point.
Maybe no.
Okay.
Well, me
just
and
need a-
me and Volka have somewhere to be at 8. So
Bluff? Where you guys go? Oh,
we're gonna beat the shit out of Goliath. Yeah.
yeah. Have fun with that. I have.
Do you guys want to watch?
Yeah, I want to watch.
I feel like it'd be
I
a good
would-
time. We could take care of Coulson
Oh.
first and see if we have time for.
Oh, we have to find. I don't know where he went.
Well, shit.
I heard that conversation. Did he say he was leaving Hasselheim or?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
That happened
Actually, it was
so
like
long
it was
ago.
2 weeks in game, so he's. It's been
Okay,
2
how-
weeks since that, so
Well,
Yeah.
how about this? Let's go get something to eat,
yes.
and how about you guys can plan what you're going to do with Coulson, while I just sit around and pretend like I'm hearing nothing because I don't know how to feel about this.
Well, planning to kill someone is not illegal until you kill them.
I know.
Just
However-
saying.
Hypothetically,
Hypothetically.
Hypothetically,
if I were to get my hands on him,
if you were to kill him, I would just look the other way. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
Yeah. I wouldn't approve, but I would just
Would
look the
be
other way.
justice, and you are a servant of the god of justice.
You are right, but
Also, this happened outside of Vasselheim, so.
Okay, never mind. Let's kill him.
Okay.
Rules of the road.
With that, what are your plans for the rest of the day? I know you want to meet up at the pit, at least the two of you later on. Are there any things you would like to do? I mean, you do have a meeting with Emin in 2 hours.
Oh, you said tomorrow.
I thought that was tomorrow.
Sorry, yeah,
Because-
same day. Sorry. Oopsies. I fucked up. And when it came back, I unnecessarily changed the date on my board, as if we had passed another day. You're right. My bad. That is tomorrow.
Volka, I have an idea for the pit. How about we find some cheerleaders, pay them, and they can kind of, sing our praises while we're there.
Want us to find random people
Yes,
who have never seen anything that we have ever done
exactly. Yeah.
to tell us how amazing we are.
While we're in the ring, or while we're in the pits, yeah, absolutely. Hitting on the nail.
I'm glad we became friends.
Exactly. Okay, let's go find them. And then I'm gonna go find some
Yeah?
So let's.
Some
you
what?
have
Tell me.
some type of
You have buxom young ladies at your in your order, right?
They don't necessarily need to be ladies. They could be buxom young men.
I don't know. Hey, I don't judge.
We can have a good mix of both. Sure.
Well, I
We're gonna-
can't
we're gonna-
ignore this
Snowflake.
detail. We gotta walk through this process. This is gonna. You made this a thing. We're making it a thing. How are you doing? How are the two of you? One of you who is, we'll say charismatic, but maybe a very bad choice for this, and the other one who is Kalis. How the hell are the two of you buffoons trying to assemble this team? I really want to know this process.
All right. So,
so-
we go to the what those not teenage the lower people on the totem pole,
For who?
and you can physically order them.
No. Okay.
To do shit for you.
I'm not exactly gonna I'm not gonna abuse my my authority over the wemlings and the fledglings. I'm not gonna do that. But what we can do is that we can go to the general square, and that we could kind of advertise ourselves to the public, and basically say, hey, if you cheerlead for us, we will pay you.
Why not pay them? I like my money. I don't give it away to like some weird nest every time I.
Well,
I mean, I'm a showman. I can put on a show if I really want to.
yeah,
But I'm no bard. I'm no like singer.
I have a where's the closest brothel?
Oh,
Oh,
God.
Uh,
good God.
Let me open another document. Let's see.
Eleanor Bahamut, for shame.
Hey, there's
Hey, man.
nothing that says
In the name of justice.
yeah. It doesn't say that you can't have fun.
Prostitutes.
Yeah.
Prostitutes.
No, brothels are not just prostitutes. Okay.
Entertainers.
Okay. So there's let's see. The closest one that Kalis would know about
I
is
mean,
the question here.
okay.
Kalis,
hmm
have you ever been to a brothel? Would you
Yes.
know where they are? Because I will say there's one that you would know of in
Definitely in the
the
Reach.
that is very expensive.
Yep.
Hmm
hmm
But have you?
If I recall, were their prices? How exorbitant were their prices again?
Okay, it's a
Actually,
personal
no. I'll go to the Reach. Yeah, I'm going to the
Okay.
Reach.
You're going
Yeah,
to
Going to the Reach.
the establishment called Sultry Whispers.
Mhm.
Volkar is going with him.
Okay.
By the way, I don't think you should actually step inside. You smell kind of ragged for the kind of establishment.
Give me a sec. Volkar claps his hands like he's doing on the clapper. He smells like fresh cut roses and daisies.
Okay, fair. All right. That's
Also,
And then I'll kind of I'll point to the rest. Like, if you guys are willing on coming, I will be glad to have you. However, if it's not your scene,
I understand that as well.
Tag along.
Just for the show that you two are gonna go put on, I'll go.
Okay.
Let's see how this turns out.
Milo, are you accompanying them to the very expensive brothel?
We're going to a brothel that's expensive? Say no more.
Okay.
Sounds like my kind of night.
Okay, no barking, Milo. No bark.
He needs a muzzle.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
You actually go to a different brothel for that, if that's what you are.
Okay, okay.
So, I'm not gonna play out the whole recruiting people from a brothel to be cheerleaders for your Goliath death match later. Maybe if we were earlier in the episode, I would get a bit deeper into this, but at this point in the nights,
Could I make a little charisma check just to see if there's any of the courtesans that
perhaps either fancy me or have recognized me before and are willing on making
sure.
a career.
Yeah. Let's do
Career
some charisma.
change.
that's a dirty 20.
Okay.
All right. If I get a natural 20, can I have one of them pay me to spend the night?
Oh
No, not at this place. This place is way too expensive for that. If you even enter with that thought in your head, they will probably know it and kick you out. So this is just to set the scene. So like, okay, the Reach is all mostly pretty wealthy to disgustingly wealthy. And most of you haven't been to the disgustingly wealthy part because, look at you.
Yeah.
This establishment is actually not too far from the Platinum Sky, where a certain Volkar is probably not welcome. And it is mind-blowingly nice. Everyone here looks so incredible and classy, and this is like such like an upscale place. Like, none of you, not even Kalis in his shiny armor, quite looks like he belongs here. The rest of you look so like you could not be further out of place, and if you were not walking in here with someone of the order, you probably wouldn't be allowed to enter because they would probably assume you are too broke. For the sake of brevity, yes, Kalis, there are a handful who recognize you, and maybe to the surprise of the group, one of the first. Now, I don't know what Kalis is into, so I don't want to make any assumptions. So
you can make all the assumptions you want.
this is terrifying. One of the first individuals you see on the inside, until I'm corrected otherwise, or if not, that's fine. Definitely is a bit familiar with Kalis. I will say this. Kalis, having located some friendly, familiar faces, what is your pitch? How do you pitch this? What's your offer?
Alrighty. Well, to in front of me, to the women that have known me, or that I've come in, for some occasional nights of fun after, night out with certain colleagues, may or may not be the Dominus.
Okay. Oh, the joke no one else gets. It's so good. Oh shit.
I will turn to a half orc female, to a dragonborn female,
and to an elf, and then finally a human.
Okay.
And I'm gonna turn to them and basically say, here's the thing, you all know me. You know, I'm a man of my word. You will be paid decently well after we win this fight. And I would just like to say, if you were to, give us some kind of encouragement, not the type that you're thinking, but any type of encouragement, cheerleader, if you will, it'd be greatly appreciated. And coming from me, it's from the bottom of my heart.
Okay, this feels so much like no, I promise it's just a photo shoot. Holy fuck. I was not expecting this tonight.
Sick,
Jesus
twisted
Christ.
man.
That's what it feels like. It's the exact dynamic happening here.
It's totally innocent.
Yeah, no, it is. It's just, come on. So your pitch is forego perhaps some time you could be earning real money to come be a cheerleader in the, to them,
No, you will be earning you will be earning money. I'll pay out of my own pocket.
How much are you offering? They need numbers here. They are rich for a reason.
To each?
How much are you offering? We gotta know this. It's an important detail.
I'll offer 50 gold each.
50?
Oh my.
50.
You're mostly met with some half-pretend coy laughter that you know is definitely a,
I know. It's not exactly
Seriously?
big enough. It's not exactly, what you'd normally get. But you guys know me. You guys know that I'm a winner. I'm a serial winner. And, I do have to say the pot for beating this Goliath is 500 gold. And me and my friend will share in the winnings with you.
how much?
I'll look at Volkar. How much are we looking to?
Oh, I'm not paying anything. I'm watching this unfold with great.
Okay,
attention.
well, here's the thing. If I win the first fight, I get the gold. No.
It's 500 if you win.
Okay. Here's the thing. If we win, I will give you 400 gold. 100 gold for each. So that would be 50 up front for each of you, plus another 100 when I win.
Give me a persuasion check. This is still slightly a hard sell, to say the least.
E6.
Oh yeah, you do have a d6. Yeah, I forgot to say that at the start. You do have that.
Okay, it's already a good roll. It's
Okay.
already a good roll. That's a decent roll. So the 18 plus 4 plus 3, so 18 plus 7, 25.
I shit you not. That was the target for this to just work with no pushback. I said a number and I was like, he's not gonna hit it.
Let's go.
Just out of curiosity, what did you roll?
Roll up. Oh, me?
You got 18.
Yeah.
I rolled the 18. 18 plus 4, which is my persuasion, plus the 3 from the inspiration.
Wow. Well, you just saved him by remembering about the d6. That was clutch.
You really did.
Somehow, to the rest of you who seems that socially, Kayla seems to be aware of the fact that his pitch is kind of weak in this, but it seems that particularly the half-orc and the dragonborn,
They're gonna take pity on him.
they
They don't.
but it doesn't seem quite like pity. It seems like they are familiar enough with him to know that maybe his reputation is, in fact, as a serial winner, as he put it. And regardless,
There we go, baby.
regardless,
Serial winner.
they trust this, and
I'll dole out their initial payment now. That's all right. So I spend 200 gold pieces.
yes, you do. Yes, you do. This is an
so-
insane investment, by the way. But a
Dang, he
greedy
didn't
man
even
does what a
wait
greedy
for
man
them to
does.
show up.
Right?
They're about to take this 50 golden dip.
They just took
No.
50 gold from you.
Nah,
They're not coming.
This
Here's
is
the thing,
this is a
these-
classy
these
establishment.
yeah, so these are women of their word. They will they'll understand.
So conveniently, they are actually familiar enough with Kalis and some things he has done, being of the order, and you are assured that there will be quite a performance in your name, and they ask where to meet you and at what time, and you give them the
It's-
details, I assume.
8 p.m. on the dot.
Huh? You are
also-
assured they will be there. One of them
And I'm-
also, I will say, the elf.
Whoever seems like the ringleader out of like these four, like whoever
Okay.
seems like, I'm gonna walk up to them and it's like, by the way, if you have a kind of cheer prepped, I would love to hear it when we get there.
Oh my god.
God.
You sick, twisted little. You repressed motherfucker.
Oh God.
There's no crazy like repressed crazy.
This is just wild. Um,
And so I'm gonna get prepped. I'm gonna wash. I'm gonna basically clean my gear, wash my
Mhm.
stuff for 8 p.m.
Gear, yeah, sure. Are you staying behind at Sultry Whispers?
Yeah, I'll visit a few friends.
Volkar's out.
Sure.
He's
The,
out.
the elf
I gotta go do
definitely
homework.
sort of is like well, you know me, I like champions, sort of grabs you by the arm and walks off with you. As the rest of you are left in the probably unexpected aftermath of that with your freshly hired cheer
Entertainers.
squad. Okay.
Oh no.
So,
Eric like closes his mouth because he did not expect that to work.
are there any other details I should know about the rest of the day before 8 p.m. hits?
Yeah, I actually don't. I just have a good conversation with that elf. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
No fate to
Pretty
black.
sure-
Volkar goes to
pretty
the
good.
birth heart, jumps in a river, tries to clean himself off, and screams to the heaven, "What the just happened?"
Derek, needing some time to relax for a bit, is going to finish scribing the scroll he started last night.
Okay. Perfect.
Also, he would. Volkar would-
Until the time is for the. Because now he's gonna go. He just wants to see this. He wants to see the way this ends.
Okay.
Volkar sends a letter to his village,
Okay.
detailing everything that has happened in his city, and with big words at the end. We need to his father. We need to talk about my origins.
Okay.
And he knows it'll probably be weeks and weeks before he hears anything back.
Got it. I have made a note. The letter has been sent.
And that reminds me.
I'll say that's going to be 4 silver.
Gotcha. Thank
Yeah.
you.
I bring up the sending stone and say, "Hey, Del, sorry to drop that information on you yesterday. Had to get it out. In Vasselheim, Good to hear from you. Safe sailing.
Okay.
Okay.
Pretty quickly you get a response. It's not a problem. Sorry, kinda seasick. And message ends there.
Yeah. I'll save the whole Coulson thing for later.
I was expecting you to drop that right now, and I was like, I swear.
No,
to God.
I just dropped one thing. I'm gonna give it a day.
Okay. And Milo, anything to do before I guess you decide if you go join everyone else at the death match and or go meet Phaedra a bit later on in the evening? Anything to do in the interim?
No. No.
Nothing? Okay. Cool. Nice and simple.
Nice and
as
simple.
As you all head off to do your respective somethings or nothings, Kalis, we do cut to black anyway. Mid conversation, we cut to black. And
He's just catching up.
that
kind of talk.
sure, yeah, catching up.
Yeah, catching up.
That feels like as good a place as any to end
Yeah.
the episode.
Yeah.
So
Next week.
like 2.5 years ago, I was just like, hey, it's a city, there's probably brothels, I'll just make down some notes, probably won't ever come up, and it hasn't until tonight. So there we go. I was
Yeah, Kalis
Yeah.
sticks around.
that was we're learning some
Yeah.
stuff every week. But anyway, thank you all for joining us and watching. And wow, yeah, I don't know. I guess this was closer to the lighthearted session we were hoping
Good night,
for last
everybody.
week for half of it. So
Yeah.
there's your gift. Also, Danny, happy birthday. That ended
Thank
as of
you.
5 minutes ago.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
I guess
Wow, you didn't even say it at the beginning.
Happy birthday.
no, but it reminded me. Well, we said it before you showed up here, Mikey. But
Oh, okay.
it was funny to me that Kayla spent Danny's birthday at a brothel. So I love that. But on that note of wonderful poetry, we will catch you all next week.